Facebook. I got no copyright for your phone. But I got no copyright. Copyright. Loud and clear. How you doing, brother, man?
I'm okay, and you?
From all the way. Are you from Zwedru or from Morovia right now as you speak?
I'm speaking to you from Morovia right now.
That's good. Welcome again. Welcome to the Prince Double Show. This is the first time on the show, and we are just here to have a discussion. Please share the show if you're watching, or share the show here. I got Stephen M. Williams. He's going to tell us more about himself today. I'm here in Louisville, Kentucky, and Stephen is in Morovia, Liberia. So, Mr. Stephen, you are welcome to the Prince Double Show.
Thank you. Bless God.
Okay, I will have another gentleman here, Mr. Henson. He's going to join us pretty soon. And we're just going to be talking about the issue pertaining to our county, what is actually unfolding in our county, and the current situation of our county. Those are the kind of stuff we're going to be discussing here for the next hour and a half. And just to make sure that we get more information from our county Liberia. These brothers are on the ground. They know what actually happening there. They are involved in these grand body politics, and they are here today to actually educate some of us who I want to be educated. So, Mr. Stevens, again, think he's having a hard time coming on here, but let us play some music for maybe 2-3 minutes until we can get Theodore Henson coming up here. Then we're gonna Theophilus. Okay, Theophilus coming up here. Then we're gonna go live. But let me give the people some music. We'll get a Gilly music here. You want any kind of music, we'll give it to you down here. I mean, looking too serious, man. You gotta slow down, man. Madison was a very, very, very relaxed guy. He was not here. Madison was a relaxed guy. Go, Madison was like some of all the internet, but he was a very relaxed guy. We're gonna give it to him for that. But let me play the theme song for this program. Then we're gonna come out in the next 2 minutes. I will try to get that brother to come on here.
Oh, do my. Here we can't get your mazor die out woman one. Then by you, I want more blame. One to my general do. By you, I know that I want to have more blame. So that we my to my head and no do. You are to my wood, to my wood, to my wood.
Okay, we're gonna get the music slowed down here. We got our brother here in the back. He's here with us too. So we are top here, and 3 gentlemen of the soil. We are all from the county, gentlemen. I'm from that county, even though the people say we never been there, but our county, whatever like or not, where we're from, and everything tonight will be about Jide, and that's how we're gonna do it tonight. If anyone this guy say he wanted a link, no, this show is about two and the other guy at the Advocator, but this guy asked him for the link. Rufus Deku. Should I give the link to Rufus?
Who is the Rufus?
Yeah, give me the link. That Rufus Deku got Zepian Mora bitch, man. Give me the link.
Oh, okay. Steven, you don't Steven guy. Steven guy. They got no guy from East Africa, the tough guys. How you doing, gentlemen? Let me allow you to introduce yourself to this show tonight to my audience. But let me allow you guys to introduce. Let me start from on Henson, then I go to Mr. Williams. Mr. Henson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dollar, and thank you to everyone that viewed this show. My name is Theophilus Henson. Here from Gobble, France. My mother comes from Kunebo Duwayne and that of Gidiglo. I'm a son of Grand Gila County, 100%.
Thank you, Mr. But you got anyone that you can get a little light because the people that they're saying or Steven's face or everywhere. Steven, you go ahead.
Okay, they are not seeing my face. Okay, I will get it somewhere.
Yeah.
I think right now they are seeing my face right here.
Yeah, clear like that. Yep, let's do it like that. Steven,
Okay,
go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Double.
Yeah.
My name is Stevie Williams, the son of Konobo District. I hail from Giliglo, where my father came from, and Cleo Temple, where my mother came from. So I both Cleo and Konobo. And I qualify, my profession is so I'm a heavy duty mechanic, heavy duty operator, or high school graduate with a surplus certificate, qualifying diversity mind within the county. Man who stands for the real thing for our people in the county, always being that side, always real. So this is Stevie Williams again.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you for the introduction part of it. You guys are all sons of the county, Grand Gila County, and all these noise coming from our county, Grand Gila. You guys are in Liberia. See, you're advocating for our county. Now actually employ that. So I'm going to give you guys a turn. We're going to take turn, and then we will discuss the current issue that led to the violence in our county, the death of E-Rod Madison. I'll play a couple of tips from E-Rod here tonight also. I always do my show in the night, but today, I think it's almost 6 o'clock to you guys over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so gentlemen, I heard your video, Stevens, and I heard Henson video where you guys spoke lengthily. You guys talk about the issue that is going on in our county and all that. So I want to ask you guys what's actually led to the violence that we saw on last week, Tuesday. Let me start with Williams.
Oh, thank you, Prince. Where there is no justice, expect violence. There's a saying in Liberia we got here they call, "We will hear you." In the Liberian common English, we will hear you. As long as you don't have the power, the government power is not invested in you, and you're not connected, you have no justice in the country. So, people been complaining in our county. We've been complaining on a lot of issues that led to the violence today. Let me go to the issue clearly. The honorable man in questions, who is Zoe Emmanuel Peno, allegedly were accused But our hero today that is lying down in the mortuary, when he was attacked right here in Monrovia. And when we go back to the Genesis, the issues of Alfred Donald, coming from the May 10 election, where the honorable man brought Jeremiah Soka Kun on board, when we said no, that where the fight began from. Up to now, we are dealing with the jungle justice. There is nothing that a man can say. Only he can tell you that nothing can come from out of it. I listened to him today by his short press conference. I listened to him today, discussing houses. What we discussing human being.
I'll play that. I'll play that tape. I'll play the tape.
So we say, and I still will not say, what led to the more violence today in our country that is continued, because it's just a beginning, man, brother. Let me be bold to tell you. We make somebody. We are not discussing or I don't know how to describe what I'm supposed to say. But we make somebody in that country. So I'm going to tell you that where there is no justice, that is how we will do it. And I'm telling you now that we are galvanizing whatsoever we have. Whether that I don't know, whether the money, whether the idea, we are putting it together to make sure and call Honorable Peno back for the House of Parliament. Because we don't send him down there. I want for the guys to come on the show here. Who will ask him? If we have something in our home where we can carry poor called guy glove. If you want to exempt himself from this, let him come down, let go there. Because he told people today that he not a witchcraft, he don't part the password of why he being alive for. He don't know nothing about carrying human being. I want to challenge him. Let's go back home. Let's go back home. Let's forget about the government power or who you think you are, who are you, or where you find yourself. Let's go back home. Let's go to our village. And then go make yourself clear that what they're saying are not part of the password. There's a guy in the traditional council who called on the radio, who is Papa God. I like they said that the 50,000 row in that place that was distributed between those guys. And it was sent by Senator Peno. Why in a press conference we don't hear that? We're not discussing house as poor or what's poor. We are not discussing what's poor. If you continue, you are being implicated on a lot of issues that the people accuse you on. You are not addressing no issue. You are addressing house. You are addressing house. We are discussing house. This is the property. Those and those things, they are material things. I mean, they are material things. Those things can be you can get them back. And you understand?
Yeah. And
we will not sit down, Prince, in our country with the fear in us and those kind of clandestine things. They are still happening, and then we say we will not talk because when you talk, they will stick you in the corner. They will send people after you. They will kill you, and then continuously the new guys are going to that world. Maybe they might be the next to die because of one person being saying that they own the key. They had the key of the county. Which of the key? What are some of the tangible things that we can point out in the county that Senator Peno? I don't know, he had in that county that we can point out, say, this is what he did when he was senator or during the time he was representative. Why Senator Peno he did, yeah. I challenge any of them to come and point out something in Graduate County. The only thing we can point out is wasted. Senator Peno wasted. And I want to say in my third grade class, what has been wasted, it has no use. Anything that is wasted, it has no use. That guy came from the May 10 election for his first 1 year. We can point a thing in the county today from him. So you think we're going to sit here to see we all dying? No. As Stevie Williams said, no. we would not sit here to see our hero, those veterans, those people with legacy, people we're supposed to follow, to be finishing. We got a lot of allegations. We got one Ote Jolo that time at the Moore Forum. We got even if you go down, you will see all the followers of Senator Penu. We used to get one African. We used to get one other Chienga who used to have the plenty keys. He left bluffing. I forgot his name. All the guys left. They died. Even said the host that Senator Penu talking about that is boring. That in Kula Bapa. If I want to chairman, that dubiously he took from the man. And the man got frustrated. He couldn't walk. He so kind of way they call him one global guy, man. And that is how Senator Penu owns that house. And it was not his own house he built. The man got sick, he won't go to the hospital. Somebody who work for you, who will everything for you, and then taking the person's property to send the person to the hospital and say, you get your house on me. And then that's how it happened. We all were there. We all lived there. We all grew up there. And we are still there. And I would tell the people of Grand Junction County, what are people in the diaspora? How you think you feel about Stephen Williams? My eating spoon, my pen. There is a challenge. Whosoever in a country say they are semi or mobile money before, or an Napoleon, one of those guys t-shirt before doing campaign, or capped before. I don't do that. I will not do that. And I always stand for the truth of Grand Junction County. Okay. But if
go ahead, conclude.
But if it comes to the people of Grand Junction County, it comes to Grand Junction County, I will wear that shoe, I will wear that cap, I will wear that coat to stand for the people of Grand Junction County. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Before I bring in Abel and Mr. Henson, I'd like to play the interview today with the Senator of Grand Junction County, Honorable Joe Penu. And then we can talk about it a little bit. And but let me allow Mr. Abel, what's your name? Zakba?
Yes, sir. That's Zakba, a real typical Crown name.
Yeah, I can see it. Now, Zakba.
Yeah.
Let me allow you to actually tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself. Then from there, we'll play the honorable. I'll play a little bit of it. Then I'll go to Mr. Henson. Tell us about yourself, bro.
Okay, thank you. My name is Abel Zakba. I'm from Chien district. Specifically, my father is from Gembo, and then my mother is from Gulf France in Jalutown. So those are my roots.
Okay. Thank you. So let me play the audio from the Honorable Man. He was in his office today, and some journalists went there, and he talked to them. I think it was after he had an interview, and he was in this Q&A. Let me just play it. Let people listen to it. I mean, all I heard from him, what the brother said was property. So let's go here. He's trying to show his power, I think, to me. Like the Senate to arrest people and all that stuff. Well, listen to it.
Since 2006, the first election after the Civil War to present, people who contested against me up to 2020, more than 80 to 90% to 100 and some percent are defeated in elections. So I believe very strongly those that you seen today on cameras that are looting my properties, burning my home in Grand Junction County. First of all, I will take this time again before I come back to them to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of my supporters, be in the diaspora, be in Grand Junction, be in Morovia, and all of my sympathizers and the movement for open development. I say thank you very much. On Tuesday, I received thousands of calls in your home. We want to move you to Zredru. those are Israeli men calling me. And being sometimes a leader, you'll be put on a test for people to know your leadership ability. And now, when that thing happened on a Tuesday, 10 to 11 a.m., when they start burning my house, start looting the other one, something just came to me. Said, look, be yourself. You are the leader of the people. Minority of the people that are doing this thing shouldn't upset you to go against your way as a leader. So voice that came to me today, since Tuesday to present, almost 6 days. I just came out of my house to come and talk to them. When they shall go back to the political camps, it's open to still remain a force to contend with your Grand County. But it's not why the case today. Someone, we are talking about bereavement, and other people using the opportunity to get a political point through and burning people's homes. And dear friends and brothers that interviewed me are here today. Look at the video that are coming from the county. Denigrating our county. That's the only shame that he brought to us. People, our other citizens in the country asking questions. Why wrong with the people? But however, to the Liberian people, they're not all the Nigerians. They're not all the Nigerians. I just have for the people. People who get a mindset that when people doing development, they will be there to obstruct. And some of them are the people who are there winning elections. All the things that are going on is politics, envy and jealousy. But however, we the people of Grand County, we are bereaved and we'll make sure to give our dear friend and former colleague a befitting burial in Grand County.
The honorable man did not speak on those allegations against him. I didn't hear him talk about it. All he did was his property, and then he called for calmness in the county. And then at the end, I'll play all the video, but let me allow the other guys to introduce themselves. Then we're gonna go. The video will be played. I will go and talk about it. We'll keep playing the video. So let me go to Mr. Henson. Henson, I think you muted yourself, and I'm gonna mute you. You got to unmute yourself. We're not hearing you.
You getting me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You getting me? All right. Again, I want to say thank you very much, Mr. Dubba, for this platform, afforded me to speak. And I believe that our kinsmen that are currently in the diaspora are viewing this interview. You see, I've been in the advocacy sector for many years and passed through the ring of fire prosecution, they sent to prison, come from prison, and everything I took me to prison in Grand, when you can retrospect during the riot in Zweju when the Zweju police station got burned. And I spoke to the media and we condemned the brother of the police station and later on blamed the police officer that escalated the issue. And later on I said the boy that the motorbike hit is a Virginian, it's a Liberian. So the policeman should pray that boy shouldn't die. Because if that boy dies, Theophilus Henson will be the one to take on the street and will go for him wherever they will keep him. The police said I was still arrested threat. I was arrested and sent to prison for 21 days. I spent 21 days in prison before I came out. So the advocacy is that a strange error for me. You see, my point since the death of Representative Error Marisi Guion was not for a political perspective. It was never from that angle. My point was not raising allegations. Because what I keep saying up to person is that Liberia is a country of law. And today you say the man stole. And the law will say, come and prove it that the man stole. And then I tell you the man stole, they make our money. So with that, I don't want to open a Pandora box. What I kept saying up to present is that the senator is in error, Senator Peno is in error, a corner dabbling in a pool of errors. Even down to a press conference today, drawing more into error. Representative Abel Managing is a statement. He's a father, he's a teacher. First, I never supported him before he entered a political sojourn. I've always campaigned against Representative Abel Managing. I never supported him. But choose an opinion attitude, I've decided no. At this stage now, Senate 2023 election is over. Representative Guillaume, the master say he's the best person. And look at Thomas Zayat, I feel that people have imposed high level of trust within them to defend our country. Most especially now that Granger have been placed in the opposition angle. Somebody died. A leader and a teacher died. The body is still in the mortuary. The citizens that go on the street and bring down those properties are the one that gave you the job. They are the one that make you to acquire those properties. They are your employer. They are your employers. And you are their employee. So the people that gave you the job out of frustration, the property that you acquire from that job, out of frustration, that frustration led them to bring down your property. You did not look at what led them to do it. You did not look at on which influence they operated in. You never care to look at it. Your coding is lying in the mortuary. You never look at it. Instead, you order 2 paper of PSU from Morovia to go straight to Grand County and give a massive arrest of our people. The same people that are bereaved, they are grieving, they are crying en masse in their black. You start to arrest them in their bereavement. They got to me, and I saw that our people have lost hope. I like the question he asked, what led to the violence in Israel? And then what I'm going to tell you, Mr. Doba, it's many Grangians that are viewing this interview. What led to the violence in the county is frustration. Frustration led to the violence. The people were frustrated in the county. The people lost hope. They were hopeless. Because they believe that their talking job, their defender, their hero, their advocate have died mysteriously. Had died not a natural death, but had died for witch. And the reason the people accused of Penu, I made a claim in my live video recently. It's very simple. I'm not saying Senator Penu is guilty. Our people, there were a lot of allegations against Senator Penu over the years that he failed to respond to. And the people keep saying that in the midst of speculations, when clarity has not been made, the speculation becomes factual information. That's where the people come from. They say, oh, Prince Daba is the one. Prince Daba is my woman loving. Prince Daba is my woman loving. Every time they complain. Prince Daba passing, they put him in your pocket. He bluff, he said the reason they put the man accusing me because Henson. Because wearing expensive clothes. I get money, I can take it away for every man accusing me. You have not clarified to the people as to whether it's true that you love to the man, woman, or you are not loving to the woman. The people have been accusing Senator Penu over the years of things that he has not responded to. We that were supporting Senator Penu were the one that were talking. And people keep saying that you can see the leader favor, you can see the leader hand. The leader will not tell you everything that they are into. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm not saying actually got him on an aromatic girl or you don't have for him. Because the people that are accusing you on Penu, they know what they are accusing you of. Come up and show us whether the accusations are false or they are true. The people that burned on the Penu property, he said that they were not supporting Representative Guillaume. The people voted Representative Guillaume October 10 this year massively. In fact, he beat the opponent almost 8,000 votes. So you do not know who voted him and who never voted him. You cannot choose between the get sector, the elections in Chief District, as to who supported him and who never supported him. Representative Aaron Isaac Brown was the leader of the masses. In fact, he was the most popular Virginian at the time 2023 election in Chief District. So, with all of the allegations, the people came and say Honorable Penu is wishing Aromatic Grill death. The first day in November, when Eugene Facon took on his Facebook page and said that Representative Aromatic Grill is dead, and the citizen government is hiding the information because they want the people of Grand General Canada to turn out in number to vote. They don't want them to boycott the election because CDC stronghold is Grand General County.
Yep.
There was a speculation that Senator Penn was the one that told Eugene Facon. And he heard this information. He never clarified them. Again, a speculation came out that Representative Grill was in India for treatment. And Senator Penn went to India. So he went after Representative Grill to finish him. Again, there were two persons from Senator Penn's office that wrote on our Facebook pages. It was Mark Daddy Solo that came out with a disclaimer. And Joseph Wablo, the whom administrator in Grand General County, that wrote on our Facebook pages. But it was not the final saying of the office because they were not the chief spokesperson of Senator Penn.
Yep.
Senator Penn again came back from India and never clarified to that. He kept silent. And the people keep saying that silent me concerned. And they came out again with an allegation that this lady confessed the name of Senator Penn that he gave her money to which Representative Will. He did not clarify to it. They had a video all over the ground. He never clarified to it. Against him, we will not just mention another thing. That's what Chadok Council offered Senator Penn said 50,000. According to them. Against Senator Penn never spoke to that. It was what led to the burning down of the Chadok Council office for that 50,000 issue. See, I mean, I praise double.
I thought this interview he had, you were going to touch base on those things. The name came out that he gave $500 or whatever to the transitional council and made the people to join the transitional council. His name came out from the lady confessed his name. He never talked about it. What he did in that interview.
Thank you. Thank you. My last podcast.
Go ahead, conclude, bro.
Yeah, double. My last podcast yesterday was that there were allegations leveled against an opponent that he did not clarify. Yes. The only thing I did not mention in there was the 50,000 to the Chadok Council. The speculation that came out of that 50,000. But I mentioned some of the allegations. I mentioned the issue of Africa Donald. I said even after the was accused during the Africa Donald and saga. I sat down in Grace. I even turned myself over to the police. And I said I will help for the investigation. I exonerated myself for the process. Grenadian saw it was published all over Liberia. All over the world, EBC published it. I walked to the police station, all the investigation, I tell myself, I said, I'm a Theophilus Henson. Let them provide evidences. Because when they complain, all the district, there was no evidence the police say, man, you clean for nothing yet. I still remain in the council of the people. I still walk around Grenadian. So when people accuse you, you must come out to speak out to the people. We live in a kind of environment that you're too much silently concerned. Maybe it could be that money are powerful. So when they talk, they'll get tired. Yeah. It could be that way. So, Prince, what I keep saying up to the person is that I do not have evidence against Senator Penn, but the recent act of Senator Penn, already the Labrador National Police, that should be based on evidence before carrying out mass arrest. There were no based on evidence. What they proved to Liberians and Grenadians that they were bought by Senator Penn, they were paid by Senator Penn to leave from nowhere and go to Grenadian and arrest people. As we speak, double, my name now is with the Labrador National Police that I should be arrested because of a video during the election where I spoke. It's on Punch TV. When I spoke that United sent people in Grenadian to disrupt the process, but we are under obligation to protect our people. So the person said a recording that they should arrest me. But for me, I don't want to speak on that because I know Labrador National Police. They can either real, they can eat serious. I know that clear. So I'm not afraid. I've gone to prison 2 advocates 9 times in this country. I've been flogged. My life I've been threatened in this country, so I'm not afraid of threat. But what we are saying is that Representative Aaron Madison will deserve justice after the defeating burial of Representative Aaron Madison will. We are going to go to the root of his death. That woman will talk. If that for us to shove our finger in your throat for all the Bambi, should Bambi all. And whosoever name is mentioned, we will get to you. If we cannot use the law to prosecute you, whether you are a leader, for example, if a fellow name is mentioned, and we know that we'll go to the law, you bribe a way out. Because it's a lawmaker, you come and say, I can't tell as a who. Because the law forbid that. If there's a fellow name is mentioned in the depth of Representative Management will, we will use our constitutional right to massively solicit signatures and go to the House of Parliament to impeach on the penny. And if the House of Parliament will say because our colleague will not impeaching, we will close down the House of Parliament. We have the power. We got sufficient citizens without women, without children that are willing to sacrifice their lives to live for the country. Will you trust to hold over 50,000 of Nigerians to somewhat attempt for justice in the House of Parliament? And will distract the function of the House of Parliament, and no lawmaker, I repeat, no lawmaker will work in this country. If that 6 months will protest for that 6 months in front of the capital building, and nobody will work the House of Legislature will be locked down until they can okay our petition to change you for the House of Parliament. I will tell them to send a building. You should pray. Then go down on your knee and pray that he doesn't mention, or he's not guilty for the all of the allegations. If he's not guilty, fine. You get flat. But if you are guilty as an opponent, we will go after you. We're not going to avoid it. We'll use the legal way to go after you. Again, I want to say the act of violence in the country recently, all of the citizens should come down. We have talked to them. And thank God that Grand General Council have been letting a talking drum. You think that you woman are wish Era, you think killing Era to silence all of our leaders? You are not the only person thinking of why so elect on October limit. You that never supported him. But on October limit, I've gained my aspiration. My inspiration, rather. You have gained my inspiration for a recent boldness. For that reason, we stay on October limit. You kill Era. But 50 of Era going to the parliament. We're on October limit. We got the life of Mary Johnson. Check out Diddy. So again, I want to pause here because I have my son, my traditional son, because I'm a government, typical government, Abel the advocate, in commonly known as Abel Zagba, will be presenting my son. So you know that his father, thank God you went quite the tradition. The father finished talking, so the son coming up to add on to the father. So it's not bad, even though the son should have spoken first. But again, please, double, we are calling every Nigerian in the diaspora to stand up and will come up to die. Anybody is afraid? Pray double, I've challenged government before. I've defied government with my advocate before. So that's strange. People in Grand Nigeria know very well. I've wronged the people of Grand Nigeria by defending Zoe Martino. Yeah, it is true. But if Saul can change the Paul, and today Paul becomes the greatest writer in the Bible. Today, the biblical inspiration of Christians today can go to the book of Paul. And all of the books that you have written. Then that means that Theophilus have come back and rectified errors to defend the masses against the minority. So I've come back, fellow Virginians, I've come back as a fearless defender to stay in the true advocacy. And company saying of the late President Samuel Kando, in the cause of the people, the struggle continues. If I will die in the process like the God people are threatening me, because their press conferences are very sessional, and we got Degu days that wanted to come online. Because yesterday press conference was very sessional, instead of looking at Grand there, on the broad perspective, they say Zoe is for a session, for the global session. So they are taking a session line. Not saying that all the Borough people are ungrateful. No. We got some sound Borough people. Like the Lagos that are after where you have other people. We got some sound Borough people and got some stupid Borough people. Sorry for the expression. Because they say here is great leader matter and they're going sessional now. So again, I want to condemn the so-called definitely press conference yesterday. That's why I want to report the Google come so I can teach how press conferences can be done. But again, thank you very much. And for the fact that open value a property in the land that is lost, we are not going that route. We are taking the side of Virginia and want to say that let's go legally. When I traditionally let's go for it, it's an opinion, innocent fine can go. But if the defendant is guilty, we're not going to go violent. We are going to use the legal process. The tribunal will go for a tribunal side if the defendant is guilty. If the defendant is guilty, then we'll come out on the legal side and go to the House of Parliament. First in May, Mr. Zoe Martin, and see how that election person will go for the House of Senate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Abel, your transitional father spoke so well. He said he gave you the chance to speak, Abel. Abel, you listen to the honorable man. You listen to his press conference today, and just a little bit of it that I play. I will play the other one. And I don't know what's your thought on what you heard so far and what is actually going on in our county.
Thank you so much for affording me the opportunity to come on the platform. You know, over the years, there has been of risks to see young people of our kind standing up against certain elements in society. Theophilus is there. Theophilus has been on witness. We have had a lot of exchange with the issue of Zoe and granting all over the place there. But then we will talk to those things bit by bit. First of all, I would like to address the issues of the media or press conference that Representative Senator Zoe, you know, I'm just familiar with calling Zoe. For me, in my own sense, and what I understand from that press briefing today, I think the senator called the media to speak to the media on the damage of his property, but not to speak to the issues that has been confronting within the county. Because the thing is, let's be honest and realistic. There is no way that I, Abel, would believe in my sense that that press conference were called for to tell people, you know, that we lost somebody. Hey, let's be honest, right? When Representative Error was alive, I'm not saying they say I say, the video is out there. He did mention on a live interview with one of those radio stations that Senator Penu and Representative Ellis Grant were after his life. He said it because they have a difference of policy when they got elected as new official of the Grand Jury Legislative Caucus. So his vehicle was attacked. And he did mention that two persons are after my life. The two persons that are after my life is Senator Penu, or Senator Penu and Representative Ellis Grant. Now, it was alleged again after that, before they could go for the elections. I think one of those supporters said that on one of his interviews, and the interview is also out. I think I have it. I will share with you after the show. That if Senator Penu did mention to Ero that other people can win elections, after winning election, they will pass away. It happened to Geraldine Doe Sheriff, it happened to Muna Penu, it happened to other people inside naming people. So if anything happened to Ero, people shouldn't blame Zoe. It is normal in Liberian politics. That was what Junior Zico said on his live interview in response to, I think, Theophilus or somebody. You're responding to Kaifala or somebody like that. Now, you say you are a leader of our county. You have been into parliament since 2006. You lost a colleague who is an uprising and most promising leader. You come for press conference and you're telling the media that, you know, the people burn my property, they damage the property over there, they do this. Hey, what do you expect when people are angry? Can you tell angry men what to do? The man accused you when he was alive. You never hosted any press conference. There was a lady that confessed that you paid her some money to get rid of this man. You never hosted any press conference. There were allegations that were all over the place. You never hosted any press conference to break down and brand a house? Is that why you are hosting press conference? And he was not even having the remorse that he is saying, you know, my condolences to the family. Are you serious? Are you serious? So to me, and I want every Nigerians to know and to take it very personally. One girl came on one of my posts, she was like defending him. I told her, I said, I know which angle you're coming from, because very soon, if we solicit the 10,000 signatures, you will not be leaving Paris again. Because your brother will not be into parliament. Nobody will be able to afford to pay your bills in Paris. You will come right back to the library and can be living with us in the struggle. Somebody's life is lost. Somebody died. Not just an ordinary person, right? Or certain lawmaker, a newly elected lawmaker. Then you are talking about properties. You're talking about horse God brand, or horse that other horse that I think about that cannot even worth 28,000 United States dollars. Like you never even built with your own money. You are talking about my horse God brand. The other one, they broke it down, they looted. You're calling angry people that had lost, somebody calling them looters. Or senator calling, or citizens. Now one person now. When I one person, he said, oh yeah, that one person. But that demonstration took place. You can see when it happened, I had a video that people were chanting, if there is no era, there is no peace. If someone was going to be in Zwaju, up to now, I think they were going to arrest us. Because we would tell the people the reality. Let this man come up. Thank God. Like what Theophilus said, we have 2 governmental proceedings. Nobody does say Sasewu is not real. Let the woman go and take Sasewu. That is why we have transitional council that can guide the process. But then also, there is so video, for me, I don't want to see as a talking point. Because you can see guilt. You can see that it does not have any remorse. You can see that there is something actually right with that whole video. Something actually right. You can see certain thing it's not being said. You are not even entertaining questions from people. You don't have anything to say. You know, you think when the Nigerians choose to come out, they have any force or any joint security personnel that you appreciate in order to stop those people? You think when people are ready out for violence to incite people against him, you think joint security will save him? It happened right in Grand Jide. Or security, regional police commander was killed. He was shot while on duty. Who was attached to it? Who was head for investigation? Now Samson Penu, the brother of Zo Penu. You think the police don't know what is going on? There are a lot of things happening. Actually, this one shall be the end if we come together as people, if we unite as people. But we have about 6 persons. A professor from abroad that came to Grand Jide to go and contest in how they call Bason District 2011, went to Zletown. They took him in the traditional bush. He got missing. Nobody had ever seen that man up to his date. Nothing was said about it. Somebody left for America with a PhD to sacrifice to get back to county. They got missing because he wanted to go to elections. After do not got missing, up to now, nobody have seen the results. Regional police commander were killed. Nobody have seen anything from out of it. Right? There are a lot of things. And all those people, I don't want to accuse anyone, right? But all those people, their death is linked with certain people. It's linked with certain people. So it is time that we just leave this thing of for me, what I see and what I would recommend to all Nigerians, we should support this process. This is a process that we need a united front. A united front to say no to mysterious deaths in our country. A united front of the young people, of the old folks, of everybody. If we can set a precedent, to assemble in Grand Jide, we assemble in Moxorado, we assemble in every part of Liberia, we have Nigerians. Even in the great United States of America, we have evidences. People testify. The man himself said on a live video, the videos are, yeah. So what do we need again? should there be Jesus Christ will come from heaven and say, oh yeah, this is this. We have evidences. Somebody went and said something against your personality as a statement. You never commented. Now this person is dead. You are saying, I've been to the family. I went there. I met. You see, I met the man children. I met the man family. You can see that there is a vacuum that has been opened because Honorable Greenwood was not just an ordinary person. He was a leader of the county. In regards to who support or who didn't support him, he were open to everyone. That is why you see his issues is escalating like the way it is today. Right? So the video is not important.
Let me go and play some of it, then I'll go to Stephen for Stephen to speak on that particular video there. The interview with the lawmaker. I think he, as you said, he just called the people in your office and to just tell the people, listen to the Stephen.
After the bereavement, after the funeral, then what government is doing now, bringing the perpetrator to book, then we'll follow the government to see how the case is going to be. But for now, our main concern, how our friend and brother, the prince of Grand County, how the funeral was. So the string which I'm asking the Liberian people that know me, my reputation, my character that I built over the years. I just want for you to know what just happened in Grand County. It's all about envy and jealousy. It's not about Era Madison Guillaume. It's not the family of Era Madison Guillaume that moved to my house, that burned my house. It's not the family of Era Madison Guillaume that went to my new house and look at $1 million house and just looted it and spoiled all the window glasses out of jealousy and envy. Someone who is bereaved. I'm a traditional person. I understand the tradition. I will not be on mat, briefing for my brother, my sister, my nephew, my cousin. That's how I'm moving out to go to carry on the destruction. When I know there's a law that governs all of us in this country. For the government to continue to maintain the peace and stability in Liberia and in Grand Judea. My colleagues in the Senate are taking this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of you for the concern and the press statement that was issued by the press bureau. I say thank you very much. My colleagues from the House of Representatives that placed call on me to check on me. I say thank you very much. And other well wishers around the world, supporters, keep your faith. And I know you know very well, everything is about politics. I'm a politician. I expected all of those things. A prosperous politician, a popular politician. And everybody just do your own research. Any other person that you think that will be on Facebook today to criticize open, if you do your own research, political research, he or she are going against me. He or she are being defeated by Zoe Madepeno. So I repeat again.
Let me stop him right there and go to my man Stevens. All those who are saying all those things about him are people that he defeated. He's in a campaign move while people mourning for the honorable man. You listen to everything he said was everything about him. His house, his property, he had the whatever, and all those people that so all those citizens are in that were in what you sending all those things moving around protesting are people that he defeated. Mr. Stevens.
Yeah. Let me say thank you, Prince Double, and let me say thank you to my little brothers, Abel and Theophilus Henson. I understand that there are people, those children are people that coming up and that will always stand for the truth. I know the little boy Abel. I've been seeing him and I've been, in contact with him. We've been sitting, we've been, talking. The same as Theophilus. Sometimes he come to my house for consultation as a strong coming up little brother. And then let me go to the issues. You know, on panel use the word after. How can you say after? When you started the project already by arresting peaceful Gregorian, people who are crying, who make somebody better, or contributor, or sound contributor, man who sings that share his salary that never happened before in our history. Man who never wasted anything. But I think that we can point out tangible things that we can point out in the county. If they man lying and you carrying trouble, ERU, and I stand to that place that the jail they should start building another jail. And look, let me tell you, Theophilus, friends, let me tell you people, I don't here to hide anything. I will be blown to the issue. When Manasi was living, he accused open. So who am I that I can accuse him? I can accuse him. If he want to justify, let me forget about the west side. Let's go back where we hail from. Let's go back to our tradition. I'm a traditional man. Let's go back. Yesterday, when Chesia Gray talked about K-table, it was constituted in their house that we get anything called K-table because of the tradition. So let's go back to Gaiglo so that he can exempt himself from what all the allocation, all the implication, everything that being attached with him, so he can move from it, so he can jump from there. Then we know. I will be the five man. Okay, let's go to what he explaining in our place. Property. When he won Honorable Sheriff Adim in 2011, without importing people, taking people from all world counties, bringing them to Grangida, which of course you said the people of Grangida love you. Why you always import people? Now we don't understand nothing. There is no elections open to go to that you not drop people. So how the people of Grangida love him? So 2011, when he said he won't Kemi, why he did? Kemi had a house on the Sano Road. He had a group of people. The stool now house that you and I go there today in the city, the rocks are still there. They break that house. When he said he has the key of Grangida when they were parading the whole city. So that today, you know, let's go back to the house he's talking about property. I challenge I wanted for that guy to come up for you to bring that guy up. This guy who get up house the Boeing. It was an infringement on that guy by taking the house. The guy was serving as a campaign manager, 2005. Mose Wologbo, that's the name. Mose Wologbo. That guy's house was taken when he got sick. He was paralyzed to go to hospital. And he called on the honorable man to help him. When Zobeno told him, man, if I give you money to go to hospital, then give me your house. That is another adding an insult or injury. Why are you making the man to lose his hope? After when the man pushes you, when you forget about him, he got paralyzed. Then you take in the house to say he's giving him money. You were talking to Abel, you were talking about it now worth $20,000. Do you know how much was given to that man? And now he said, read nothing. It was nothing. Look, let me tell you, Prince Double, I'm not going to be in the corner or have myself. I'm willing today. He has all power. Invested in him as a senator. Those who are being arrested in Grand Jury County that beyond bar, they are not better than me. I'm waiting now as I'm speaking to you. Zopenu can exempt himself from the allegation by going to Guy Glow. Also, Salami consent. I will conclude that every implication in the county pertaining to a press release today that he don't go on it. He never went on another thing. He never talked about that. That show that what they're saying is true. What they're saying is true. Why they say that he never the thing the people saying, you know, he didn't say something about it. Praise Double. We need you people like you. We are completed. We are financially bereaved in the country because We went to school, we left the country, we went, we learned, we came back. But here, if you don't have contact, you don't work. They don't give you a job because you are school or because you have profession, but they give you a job when your sister is loving to any of them. They give you a job maybe if you decide to give yourself. They give you a job if you stay as a parapet. If you walk behind anything, if you dance to their drum, if you dance to any drum they play, then they give you a job. But I want to say, together with my little brother, that we are looking up to you people. If it comes to the idea, it comes to because we need some transportations to visit various towns and villages to tell our people that Zoe Emmanuel Peno need to be recalled. I am saying this, that Zoe Emmanuel Peno need to be recalled because I'm one of the citizens that voted in that saying that, and I will be the same person to call him back according to the law. So if he arrests me because I say he's supposed to be recalled, then I will consider him as a complete political ignorance because it's my right. It is my right to call him back without fear, with no intimidation. That I am saying that nobody can intimidate me. The jail were built for him to be not chicken. So Prince Double, to conclude, I will say to the people of Grand County and those that are in jail, they shouldn't worry. We are behind them coming to that jail too.
Do you know how many people have been arrested so far?
What's actually going on?
According to information, I don't know, six persons, something like that.
Okay.
But maybe Theophilus will come up with that issue. But I am saying, we pause. This was paused because of. Let him say thank you to Honorable Thomas Nimle Yaya. Because if Thomas Nimle Yaya was not in that town, he was not in that town, I think we are going to be rebuilding police station, rebuilding immigration office, rebuilding one of the government offices. Even then, we're going to be rebuilding the administrative building because of no justice. So one person feel that they are all to A, one person feel they are all to A, they are very big, nobody can go against them. But we, Nelson Mandela, were not having anything. He fight for freedom of South Africa. Jerry Ronald was nowhere when he went in the air. Samuel Takola stayed for Burkina Faso. And I still will not say, I will stay for Grand County. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me play the tip from E-Raw that he mentioned. The guy spoke for a very long time, recording on E-Raw. Let me mute your let me mute you. Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah. What actually, like the Diva Stephen William was saying, is it, Prince? Once we are united, we can make things happen.
Yeah.
One of the greatest things I love in life is unity. When you are united, you can really bring the mountain down. When you are united, if you are 2 to 3 united persons, you can do extremely well. Like Stephen is saying, that 11 persons were arrested. 11 persons were arrested without judgment, without investigation, was sent directly.
Where were they sent? To Monrovia? I think the brother got battery issue. He was complaining about his battery running low. But I'm gonna play E-Raw's video, the one he talked about. They are behind him. The people are after him. Right there, that video right there.
On 13th Street, we were zoomed away from there by some of our security forces. Until this morning, you will realize that around 12:01, when it occurred, I have just entered and parked the car by 11 something from my compound, and I thought to come home to rest. There's my second residence. And that was how it happened. And the individual that did it was seen from a distance by neighbors. As soon as he came and hit here and there, he took a way out this way. I took a risk, in fact, because I wanted to see what I could tell the person by description. It didn't work. So I chose to stay within the vicinity until day can break, to call on government, national police, and they came and did their work. And now that I'm calling you to talk to the world, informing them officially of this audit. To be very frank, people are saying that, I mean, from all indication, you can point at a particular direction. We spoke as a leadership of the caucus. If 2 caucus members will distance themselves from the press conference, misleading the public that they are not aware. And at the same time, saying to the county, go and celebrate. There are nobody to stop you from celebrating. We didn't stop the county. So just start posting the variables and the statements. One can deduce that those who attacked me are from that side.
Which side?
The side that told the county that we said they should not celebrate, but they should go ahead and celebrate. In fact, they don't know about the press conference. And that's the side of Honorable Grant and Senator Penu. Let's be very specific. So I want the people in Grangie there listening to me to know the reality and the fact. And let the world listen to us. This is complete hooliganism. We are living in a modern democratic society, and I think anybody who is gallivanting the terrain of democracy in this orbit should understand the reality and do what is right for your people. I don't think speaking the reality for your people is an offense under the constitution of this country. I am right to stay away from celebration because I don't know the whereabouts of this child of integrity, a child of intellectual promise that Liberia should help. Just recently, President Weah celebrated a kid from Nima, having found him to be a child of integrity, because it's difficult to find kids of his age and even elderly persons to discover huge sum of money and take it to government to report it to the owner. They would assume away with that. And the same with this Alfred Donald we are discussing today.
There's a serious allegation.
Basis that they are part and parcel of the caucus and they will never avail themselves. Even if they got the information that the caucus leadership is calling us, they will refuse to come. So you can't tell me you don't know. Knowing and refusing to go, they are 2 different things. And then you're taking the airway to say, we don't know anything about the press conference.
So what is your current state? I mean, in terms of security?
I'm insecure. So the Brent government needs to get involved. Very much insecure. And this is the reason why I've got problems with the legislature, the 54th legislature. Let me be very clear with the position. I have been assaulted physically. Unlike the past, the video went viral. Everybody saw a superintendent assaulting a sitting lawmaker and file a complaint officially to plenary, and they will take the complaint and sweep it on the carpet with a pretense that is sent to the committee room. And this is where I'm baffled. So my life is involved, and you're sending the issue to committee room, unlike the past cases where there were no video, in fact, to some of them.
So he hit.
Wow.
On 13th Street.
That's the honorable man right there. And that's him right there. He been crying, talking about people, Zoe and Gren after him. When I brought him on my show on the 10th, on the 6th of October, he said the same thing. Zoe, he called Zoe name. And these are video that Zoe went in there. He never spoke to nothing about this. All he did was boast that he got this money, he got this property, and put out Bunny his $1 million house. And that was all the nonsense we heard from Zoe today.
Who employed him before building a house? He built a house before he went to the house.
That is how.
We employed him before building the house.
He built a house. After he got elected. That's a new house.
So we elected him. We sent him there. We gave him the money. We gave him everything that he has. We make him to get what he has because he never built a house before entering, before going to the House of Parliament. So we gave him everything. The citizen of Grand.
Yes, Stephen. Let me come in. You see,
okay.
This is what my problem is. This is a video of a lawmaker complaining to the House of Legislature. Yet nothing was done.
Yeah.
This is a video that has been coming up. Nothing was done. This time, if nothing is done, this will be a continual process in Liberia. This will be a continuous process in this country. I think it's not just limited to Grand Giga, because I watched the video, I felt so bad. I was like, are you serious? The person is into the place. But then I agree on the other side, because at the time he was not part of the CDC. So we have Baba Chimos, who was the speaker then. So he played that very low. Now when he joined the CDC, when he was even assaulted by the superintendent at the time, he was not part of the CDC. Now when he joined the CDC is coming to seek sympathy from us, using his name to call for a press conference, which I saw. I saw Malu press conference, blah, blah, blah. Right? Now, according to the Constitution, they should resume work the second Monday after inaugurations. The second Monday after inaugurations, I will call you, Stephen, after the show. We have decided, this is not a secret anymore. We have decided as Grenadians, we will unite that day, like bro will hear from us. We already have, we don't need money. We need money for transportation and water, that's all. But we don't need money for anybody to say we're seeking political relevance. That is why we are not politicians. For me, I got no political interest in Grand Giga County with whosoever person. We are not begging
I can't be politician.
They will hear from us. Liberia will hear from us the second Monday in January. Our people that are out there, they should know. They should know that when they see crime again, also they say, oh, crime people not gather the capital building. They say they're not going to work till they investigate what's going on with Europe. They should investigate what's going on with the regional police commander. They should investigate what's going on with Alfred Donald. They should investigate what's going on with Otis Jodo. They should investigate all of those things. When they see us there, they should know that we are not going to be silent. Hey, let's be honest, man. I want to say this again. KK Zwe of Ellis Green threatened me before. He told me that anywhere he see me, I will not have peace because I'm not supporting Ellis Green. I have the screenshot. Look at young men and me. Why would you want to go after me because I have different policy agreement with you? Why would you want to go after me because I does not agree with the idea? I'm not forced to agree with you. Then you carry as far as giving to somebody who is a certain lawmaker, and you get feelings and you get remorse. So we need. Let me just tell Stephen and everybody out there, we have decided to establish an organized organization because we don't just want this thing to be. Because in Liberia, normally in Liberia, what we can do, when something happy, we can make noise for the highest now we can make noise for maybe like 2 weeks. Yeah. We'll make noise for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, or after 1 week, or after 2 days, you'll see that we're not saying anything again. Yeah. You see that, oh, that thing already finished, man. Matter forget what I did and go do something else. So we have organized an organization that will need representation in every town, every district, every village, everywhere. We have already started the process. We don't want politicians to come and seek favor from us. We don't need politicians to come and involve with our activities. We planning first for the certification program, but then we were called by the family of Europe. They call us that we should reschedule it for the capital building. We need everybody's support. We need Grand Giga County support. There shouldn't be that man or Zoe will be the president, but there is now only limited to Zoe. It is a message to Liberia. Because even when the man was alive, he cried to Liberia and nobody heard his voice. Today he is dead. He cried to Liberia. So if we have to even carry any situation to the Supreme Court, we have evidences, we have documentaries, we have audio, we have videos, we have text messages, we have everything. We will go to the Transitional Council. Transitional Council will hear from us. They should call their leaders they have in Grand Giga to tell us why they should escort that woman with armed men to the Africa Coast. Why? Why should she be escorted with armed men to the Africa Coast? I beg you, man. People saw you carry somebody who confessed that I did this. You carrying the person to the Africa Coast with armed men to protect the person's life.
Those same police
Why would you do
officers.
that?
Those same police officers instruct you to arrest people because I heard some people being arrested. Is that so? Is that so? Because he talked about the law and property. And you guys having internet issue or gentlemen, so they will come back on here. But let me welcome my sister Mercy Gatto. You got different name to the end.
Prince, don't stop. It's too early.
I
So,
spoke
Prince, yes.
to
Wait, okay, wait, let me end.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
with the issue of that, the police is in error because according to the Constitution chapter, let me get it straight. It says that if a person is arrested, if they'll be forwarded to court, you should give them like 48 hours. And if they are arrested, and when you turn over to court, you should carry a writ of arrest. And the court should find them guilty before they be prosecuted. My friend was arrested. And then when I spoke to the police back home, the police testified that they arrested about 6 persons, which was the day of the arrest, the day of the arrest. They arrested 6 persons. But Theophilus now is saying 11. But I was told that there were going to be more arrests as the process go along. But 6 persons were arrested. The next day after the chaotic situation took place, he was arrested. One Christian mayor was arrested, and he was sent straight to Corruption Palace with our investigation through the court process. That which I can confirm. And when you were arrested that day, he called me. He said, "Oh, I got arrested." Yeah, police called back home, and it was confirmed that you were arrested and taken straight to Corruption Palace without any court proceeding or writ of arrest. So the police is in error. They are violating the Constitution. But we'll get to that. So that's the information.
All right, let's go to Mercy Gallo.
Okay, Prince, thank you so much. I disturbed you last night because you're a leader, so you didn't complain. I called you almost 12 a.m. last night at your time. I just want to appreciate you for this fight that we are all starting, and I know it's going to come to an end, and we will come, with result. Through the special grace of God. I just want to applaud my brothers, them that you just had on here previously, and brother Abel Zakpa. Thank you so much for what you guys have been doing. If you see me talking all the day, it's because I have to work. I can't talk that much.
Yeah,
I'm trying my best. Yeah, I'm trying my best to talk. Everything you're trying to do, we don't have money to say we have 1 million, but every little thing we get, we will put it together. I will be beyond my brother Prince. We will do anything that we can do. Zoe must go. I am part of the movement. Zoe must go. If I find out somebody get it, we check me. If I think that somebody get it, we check me. Prince, I just want to appreciate you sincerely, genuinely. I've been doing my own little things on the side. Any information I need, I can call Prince. I can ask Prince. Because Prince know better, in and out better than I do. So I can always call him. We are together in this thing, Brother Abel. It's unfortunate Stephen is not here and Henson is not here. But I want to ensure you that we are in this together. Anything that happens in Grand Jida County, when somebody's chicken law is open on the inside it. And people are not so inclined that anywhere you see smoke, fire must be on them. They don't consider these things. Zopenu is like he wants to be a map of Grand Jida County. When they say a mafia, it's like those Italian mafia. Anybody can kill somebody that you they call, or because he feel that he get money, so he can manipulate people. And poverty in that country, especially in Grand Jida County, make our elders they sold their integrity for copper rice. Our elders have sold their integrity for copper rice and King Jews. That's what they sold their integrity for. When they say error council, these are no. I don't want to say it in a way that people think I'm trying to be rude. But when they say error council, real error council, they are witches. When you enter, they know you're in and out. How is it possible that they will bring a woman in front of you because they'll bribe you with King Jews money, and you shut your mouth? Where is your integrity? Where is your integrity?
Sorry for light.
Yeah, we're
It's
okay. We
okay, brother.
understand that. We understand that.
And thank you for coming back, brother Stephen. Um, we like I said before you could come on, we are working together. We don't have the 1 million, but when I found out, we all will chip in. Let this movement go on. Like I said, our elder has sold their integrity for King James. Traditional council. When we're talking about traditional council anymore, it's not Zwedu. We only got 2 districts in Grand Jide County. It's Kunambo district and Basso district. As for me, Chen district don't exist anymore. Chen district don't exist anymore. So we got only 2 counties in Grand Jide County. Kunambo and Basso. We are in this together. We will support you to the fullest. Anything we get, like I said, I will call my brother Prince. We will do it. And like father, we will collect it. We will put it together. And before I leave you, like I said, I'm to work. Zopenu feel like he can manipulate, but his charms have failed. His medicine have failed. You know, you can do everything, but one thing you can do that can bring you disgrace. And Malice Grant brought a disgrace to Zopenu. And all these people, some of the foolish boy people that be talking, I said some, the English word I use, I said some that supporting Zopenu evil art, true art. They will hear from someone else. For me, anytime I plan to come live because of my job, most of the time I don't come. I took a day off when Madison died so I can move. And since then, I've been coming to work. I don't have time. But like I gave Zopenu Monday, which is Monday, and today he spoke, I'm coming back. I'm starting with people, the Grand Leader Association president, but who I will start with, then the other foolish ball people, plus the other crown people.
Yeah, don't do that on the show.
Sorry, Pa. Sorry, I'll take that back. Like your show, I gotta be respectful.
Yeah, take that back. Take that back.
Oh, I've been taking it back. And then like your show, I gotta be respectful. I've been on my platform today. I take it back. But on my platform, I will freely express myself. I want to be in contact with Abel. I want to be in contact with Stevie, and I want to be in contact with Henson. My Facebook name is just Mercy Gallo. I'm from Solotown originally. My Facebook name is Mercy Gallo. I want to be in contact with you. For any other thing that has to do with
I want.
Mba, do you know? They are quite big. No, you don't know. They are quite big. So, dream group of money. You dream group. Mba mo ga o so blo. Omega o men. Adrian group. So the three of you, I want to be in contact with you. D better leave. How you doing?
Thank you, Mercy. How are you?
Upon you so as you. So that's it. The moment we are in it together, we will put it together. Zo must go.
Definitely.
Thank you, Prince, for having
10,000 signature. I have to get. We get a 10,000.
We will get it.
10,000. 10,000 signature. I had to get.
We get it.
I'm trying to get it. Internet. I'm trying to get the interview that I had with the honorable man on October 6th, to be precise. Oh man, oh my brother. Yeah, I will look for the interview and bring the interview here. It was on the 6th. Levi Kine, the president for GGAD, you're welcome here to the show. You listen to your brothers. You've been listening to the brothers speaking from you've been listening to the brothers from Liberia. And we want to hear from you. What's your take on the whole thing?
Mr. Dawa, thank you for this section this morning. And thanks to my brothers who have taken off their time to come here and talk on this issue. I haven't had the opportunity to speak on this issue except for maybe just talking one-on-one with you on other things recent time. But today having that, I'm I got some time off in the next few days, I will be able to come on here and listen and speak on the issue. One of the things that bother me is Of course, my name is Levi Khan. I'm the older brother to Sonny Khan. Most of you may know him. And, one of the things that bother me is when over the last few days, I have been sitting, watching, and listening on the both sides. I listen to people making the analogy, supporting one another and coming out with things. And I was hoping to hear from Honorable Penu from his side of things, not only as an individual, but as a leader or a sitting senator for Grand Judah County, in speaking the issue that has to do with the ongoing situation that is flowing in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody else, you know, I won't come here without evidence accuse anybody of any kind of wrongdoing. But the flotation of your name when it becomes circulatory in the air, you need to speak to that. And even I don't even worry about your name at this junction. But as a leader, I expected people to come out here and speak to what is actually going on with the Grand Judeans right now. What is the issue on ground? How can we fix the issue? How can we reassure our people as to what is going on? And my expectation wasn't met when I listened to Honorable Zopenu's speech. And I'm going to be very clear on here. I know a lot of leaders come on, they try to dodge the bullet to maintain their rapport with other people. I understand that strategy, and I've played it before. I can't accuse anybody here of anything. But as what we expect from the honorable man in that interview, I thought he would have spoken to reassuring Nigerians as to what we will do as leadership in maintaining peace, in ensuring that if there's a question surrounding ever era Madison ground, we will be on the forefront of addressing such an issue. But we never got any insurance from the honorable man. It does not mean he's guilty or anything. It does not mean he did what people are accusing him of doing. But as his leader, as his role, he would have gone on there to address such an issue, to talk about it.
The honorable man sent truck load security personnel to go arrest people going house.
And at this point, after if it is true, it's wrong, I will prioritize calming the Grenadians down. Because if your constituent a situation that they are bubble about, they represent us for Jesus' sake. They represent Prince. So when your constituent have an issue, you have the issue. Even though I understand he might have some legal advice that may prevent him from coming out and saying other things, but your name is out there. I think you would have gone on that interview, be able to at least enlighten people's mind on little things, and be able to send a control message that Grenadians will be reassured that, you know what, even though we're saying this man is doing this, but at this point, he's calling for calm. He's asking people to he assured us that the leadership would take some action to ensuring on the situation that is going on. But his interview was very lack of that. It was all about him, was so egocentric. And when you do that in conflict, you escalate the conflict. It doesn't mean that he did any wrong or he as accused or as alleged, whether he killed anybody or do any of that is not what I'm saying. But to go on there and only focus your property and legal step against people who did certain things, nobody said they will go free. But I don't think it's not the time yet. The time at hand is ensuring that the conflict that is circulating or the fight that is in the Nigerian people is subsided. And I don't think he spoke to that. I think he came on there and just talked about his property that was burned and the way he felt, the way people felt against him, the way he got a political might. Nobody cares about a political might right now on the Mozambique. We don't care about that. What we care about now is how we can restore that peace and unity in Grand Judah County. That should be the focus point of this job. And I thought his interview was fake on it. He did not speak to that. All he did was to talk about himself and his property. And it does not mean he's guilty or anything, but as a leader, I think he missed the point.
Yeah.
And we must come here and call them out if they did that. Anybody who does that, we will call you out.
Yeah.
You know, I personally don't have evidence to label against him that he did what they accusing him of. We expect Honorable Zopeno to come on and be able to speak to the mind of Grand Judeans, letting them know that we, the leaders, this is what we're doing to ensure that we even find out what's going on, or there's our step to address this issue. And he failed to do that. All he did, it was about him. And when you have conflict and you try to deduce it to just about you, then you have people anchor hit it to the level that they can control it, and other things are happening. So I think he was wrong to do that. But we want to take this time to thank the many Nigerians who are very, very, very knowledgeable in this kind of thing, like the Honorable the Senator and newly elected, who was setting the calm in the county. I want to appreciate him. I want to thank him for everything he's doing. And that's how leaders present themselves. And we can't just shut as leaders and say, things will happen. We'll play the ignore politics and have things lay them themselves and just kind of calm down. No, you don't do that. So Mr. Double, I always appreciate you for bringing the kind of issue out and even bringing people from the county who actually have, this issue right in their hands and be able to give us this kind of information that we expect,
Okay.
And thank you for that. And thank you for my colleague.
I will got plenty of data. Our brother Stephen over there, let us give him a chance to speak. You can, Stephen. Then from there we'll go on the line. The guy got internet data thing on solo 1 minute. Go ahead, Stephen. You listen to the honorable man calling for help. People after him, Joe after him, Grant after him. You listen to Joe's panel, or you listen to Joe's panel interview there, what he did with the people today. All he did was, I listened to that thing. I asked myself, what's wrong with this guy? You don't know what's going on in the county? So you listen.
Thank you, thank you, Prince.
Right.
Thank you, Prince. Let me be on to the issues. It's not the first time that Zoe doing this. Zoe is all about himself. What good for him, is good for Grand Judean County. As he believes, he always told people that has the keys of the county. He is the only man.
The brother, okay, Mr. Solo, go ahead. The brother internet giving problem. Go ahead, Mr. Solo.
Okay, thank you, Prince.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. On this show, we educate people and we bring up permanent issues that are affecting communities.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea that we come up with everything. But I have a little bit of advice for the young men in Liberia that trying to go about things differently. One thing
when you meet differently, I want to ask you, when you meet differently, the brothers spoke, they say they're going to ask for the senator to be to recall their senator. If you open the Liberian Constitution, it tells you that the power is inherent in the people. They have the right to call their lawmakers, their leaders. And all they need is 10,000 votes. And they say they're going to do it. They don't say we're going to burn houses or we're going to fight people. They say we're going to galvanize, go ahead and get 10,000 votes and send it up to the people. And it has the right to do peaceful protests too. At the Liberian Senate, they are Liberians.
True. I don't say no to that. But what I'm saying, even when you galvanize, it's by the caucus in the House from Grand Judean to empower or else it's invalid. Read the same Constitution and read this code that the most corrupt part of the government in any
But it will be the first time that you will see that it will send a petition that they want somebody to be recalled. First, you can prove me wrong or right right there, but at least they made a little progress to do that. So we can know that, oh yes, these people here, when things are caught, look, brother, every little thing that happened in that time, from Charles Jurus to Bawenyi Z, to Alfred Donner, to Peter, to Madison, his own name. Is he one of the men in the county?
Okay, but let me bring
so you have to speak to this thing. You remember the guy when the guy went in the CDC compound a few days, and when they ran over those children with the people, CDC, Unity Party for celebrating, that guy who drove the car, when they arrested the man carrying him, the guy called a representative in. The next day, the representative on Spoon TV talking, he said, I don't know nothing about that car. The man lying on me.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say, Prince. Let me tell you what I'm trying to say. The thing is, young men do I say it wrong. But let me assure you, there's another better way to do it, to keep record on it, and then to push for it. And you can easily hold another people in the coming.
Mm-hmm.
The 10,000 signature is based on his colleague that he dining with, he drinking with, to empower him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean now. But they will send it to the Senate. Wherever they send it, if they look at it, they put it on the floor. It left with them. They gotta put it on the floor. I know the Librarian Senate, those guys will not want to set a precedent to want to bring it on the floor for them because they all will be affected when it comes to them too. The people in the county can bring something that look kind of thing. So they will not set that precedent. That one will know.
Let me tell you another way. I said this during the late Water Donald time when they got in that university. They were giving press conference. I said, you guys going about it the wrong way. Your press conference is not going to do anything. Everything. You remember Roe v. Wade in America, right? Prince.
Yeah, Roe v. Wade. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not a constitutional law. It's a case law.
Yeah.
It's decided by the Supreme Court. The same thing, you see those senators, they are all corrupt, the representatives, they are all corrupt, but the only way to hold them, the way it's looking right now, take a water donor issue. He's a magistrate for NEC, a government agency, a responsible entity. Take the other issue. So let the organization, the elite, the student body, whoever that have the power to govern as the people, so to the Supreme Court for human rights violation, for citizen overpowering and other stuff that will trigger, even when the Supreme Court, trust me, that you can stage a protest. Then the international community say, but whatever the election, this thing, the election, you know it. If you remember RCOP with Nouvelle, they were pressing Nouvelle down trying to choke him to death. That why he dead. When he filed that complaint to the Supreme Court issued a gag order. The stop order, they all stop and back off. Because if the Supreme Court decide on it, it becomes a law for the country. They don't want that. Protest, the people are immune to protest. Trust me. You can go to Buffalo office. Remember that guy they dragged out of the Capitol building? I'm trying to break that down. Do you know that I got
yeah, but these guys are bringing out ideas. So you don't have the 10,000, and there's another thing you just said. You give a river never thing. Those are things on the deck, so the guy can take it and put it into it.
The 10,000 signature, trust me, they only be empowered by the caucus of the Grand County. That is bodies. These are the people.
The caucus right now will be different kind of caucus. You're gonna have Tomoya. You're gonna have Marie. Those who are looking at it, they are looking at the product involvement in that thing. But I mean, we understand it. They will do what they can do. These guys that are reading the laws. These guys are not just guys. These guys are educated guys. They are reading the law. They know what they do. They will take advice and things from other people.
I'm not saying no, Prince. What I'm telling you is this. You know who can stop it? It takes one person to threaten them in that whole caucus. Because the caucus of Grand Jury are united. What do you think we can get anything done?
But let's give the second caucus a chance now because we got people going in, new people going there.
I want to come in.
The reason I'm bringing it, we are here, and the guy using internet keep going off and coming on. He's my guest, so when he come back on, I have to have him on the show. Go ahead, William, Stephen.
What I'm saying for all having Levi on here. I know the way he discussed issues, the sportings, I listened to him. I know that he was comprising. And let me say to my brother who is doing the call at the background there, let me let you know, yesterday Liberia will not be today Liberia. That's why we are fighting to make sure you can't with someone named Yaya. We'll be in a house there. Then somebody will be there. Now we get off our thing to dress back. So I'm saying that we going to go through that process of our senator to on that argument and spend to that. Somebody play with. When we supposed to throw our green to the House of Parliament right at the place there to say that.
Oh, the brother phone is grounding like crazy.
like internet problems, like brother, get people, my brother. You know, that problem. You know, I understand what he's saying, and even what he's saying, Prince, I understood everything you're saying, but you don't want to waste water on top of that. Even Honorable Nimland, Honorable Madam Johnson, you're talking about, they don't even have a coalition. They're not even part of any committee. They're not part of anything yet. They are new. Trust me. Like,
what are you saying, caucus? I understand. Even when they carry through the caucus, God do not want to set the precedent. I keep telling you, you go, you do it, so they will not want to do it. So, but it will set, it will, you know, it will go to these guys that, well, these guys can start this thing, they will get come after us, and they can do this thing. So it will not be the business as usual. So I hope you understand what the people are trying to do. Someone got to start something.
The speaker, when the speaker not bring on the floor, it doesn't exist.
We understand. You send your petition, it goes to the speaker will put on the floor. And then Zoe is in the middle there. He can print a man there, so he can count on the floor. We understand all that thing, dude.
Let's go two ways. Don't not lose. Because I want to support this cause. I gotta be a president.
If you want to support the cause, then you were going to join the people and give them all these ideas. And then we put the idea together, but you can't just say it can't work. So
I'm trying to speak, but if you let me speak, then I can explain the idea.
Go ahead.
You can't. I'm not saying that they shouldn't file the petition. The main thing that will hold up, can I let you know that a capital lawsuit for MS-35 in America here. You can file that and hold open. Trust me, even if you do that open, the more the Supreme Court receive it, they give you a copy, and they don't see to it. Insisted in, according to the Liberian Constitution, you can protest now. The court will be forced to push open. So open now higher than the court. But when it comes to a college, he can email you. He just body the institution that was saying it can be two petitions. One I'll go to the representative level about we should galvanize and fire a capital M130C lawsuit against him for all the crimes that being alleged. Then he can't account for it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say the young men that are there, they are smart. But we have to direct them in a way that they will not know that they are.
Okay, we will hook them up and we will tell them, and they will work along with us, and then we will do that. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, because the lawsuit will create a public record. Because when you file a lawsuit, it becomes a public record. You bring back what your ticket you get, but 10 years ago it part of the Iowa public record because it go to court. So go on court record, there'll be no way that whoever, it may not be even so that anyone that involved getting even when I'm the president, I said this thing to the finance minister why he stopped me, he said, my man, don't say, because there was a problem. I said, well, the article said, oh, they can't sue the president. I said, we don't have to sue the president, we just sue the administration. The first person I woke up and spoke was Samuel Toy. I said this on public Sunday, I'm telling you, you can ask why am I getting what you tell you. He said, my man, what are you doing? I said, what do you mean, what I'm doing? The president is immune, but the administration is not immune. The administration is accountable to the law. He said, my man, you bring out an idea to like, well, everybody will get excited, please don't bring it. I said, oh, you trying to shut me up, you got to bring a good idea. You know. So Mr. Gimel have to tell him, I said, no, you gotta let him speak. You want idea, now the let's speak it, so you gotta let him speak. And go up and down and talk Abraham Conner to say, let him speak. Why you're shutting him down? Or you're afraid that the idea will spread into the people here, but are the right thing to do. They may not sue President Weah, but they can sue the administration. You will have to go to court. These are the things that we want to do. Let's sue and sue. Let's make it. Even the superintendent can be sued. They can be recalled. When we went through the court system, the record are there. They let Donald. I said the same thing to the university. I said, you forget about press conference. Maybe you want your girlfriend there to know your. But you're sued as a university student. You sue the record there. You can protest on our record and show to the international communities that we sued. We went to the court, but the court, they're trying to start us into this, and they don't want to listen. They will ask them, why are you doing it? There's a judicial system from America that teaching the judges in Liberia every 6 months. They're getting huge money from the people that's from America. Yeah.
All right, the guy's back now. Let's get him. The guy in the net now. So we'll talk about it behind closed door. And since you got all these knowledge and ideas, we will ask that you join and be part of this thing. But we got to set a precedent out there to Zoe panel, some kind of thing down there that Zoe can understand that Grand Gita County is not just his farm. It's for everybody who are from that county, even those that other Liberians want to live in that county, so they can know that Grand Gita for them. feel at home and safe in living there. Now, when you got somebody who you think is getting his name is coming out among the young people, and you want to get him out of the way, it's not going to happen no more. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Take care.
So, brother, I think you are having internet issue. Your internet keep going, it keep going, it keep going, it keep coming, it keep going. And
this is Liberia.
Yeah, the looking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Prince, for coming back. Prince, let me just give you some thing that we, especially as TV wouldn't be confined with here. When I was working in Grand Gide, I served as the county equipment supervisor.
Talking 1 minute. Why?
I served as the county equipment supervisor for Grand Gide County. When President George Manuel Weah came to power, I was appointed when those equipment were purchased newly. I went there serving opening roles, the Niamo role, the Bazon role, the Kunamo role, the PDP role. We are above to open roles in like to go Boplo and Griotwap. When they see people manipulated the issues, when the machines were transferred to Vubadi, Sano County, what I'm saying, I refuse and I was dismissed. I will send you the letter. From there, I left. I went to the company that went to Kunamo. I was called one night by the Israeli. When I came to Monrovia, they gave my letters of appointment, everything. I went to the county, I started working. They issued me a Vigo, VA, Land Cruiser. When I went back to the county, they seen God because I always stand for the truth. They got mediated the superintendent.
Who got?
I can send you the document.
Who got?
They say open, man. Mediated the superintendent. Because I don't always when he went again, he brought one other guy called Sokan to come in the raid, and I supported Manesi. As I'm speaking, I know people monitor financially, morally. If you play Manesi clip when he was launching, you will see me. I supported Manesi with my money. When they came to my house that night, they said for me I should go for a meeting to them. I refused. That I'm not cabinet member to come to meeting at 9 hours to you people. They said, but then this is a gutter. So I told them it's not gutter but valid. And they wrote my manager. They mandated the HR to write me and suspend me. And I was suspended in that country from the company that go to my own village. You see what a garden can do? And I left. I say I will still speak the truth for my people. Now only ask Stephen alone. I'm not here to conjugate a verb to eat and conjugating it in a way I eat. No, we eat. They eat. So when I was suspended from that company, I still stand firm. As of today date, I still speaking the truth. Let me go to the issue of Zopeno. If we don't stop Zopeno, let me tell you, I will say that I'll be the next man. And you play Manesi clip. You play Manesi clip because Manesi stand for the truth. When Manesi was sent to that house, they decided to fight him. And he opened it. You play a clip, you heard him. If you go were attacked, many a time, if you call anybody in Grand Gide County and say that boss is too firm for Manesi Guyon. The source for Manesi Guyon, I was one of those who contributed to it to go to the house. When I was in the city, they said party medic. I said Grand Gide medic. I would do party medic. And when Manesi was sent to the house, they took Manesi now. Lastly, we brought him to CDC. They betray us continuously. Even said he went about betraying the president as we speak. So the whole county, the place we found ourselves, we need to stand together with the support of you people. Look, my brother that were on there speaking, let me be bold to tell you something. With you people, we that here we can make it. The next plan now is to show he wanted to show somebody now Well, the person you put my carry. But we vow and say the only person that can bring us somebody in Grand County that we can carry, that will continue what Madison was doing, is someone named Yaya. And I know I'm from Griot. I know him well. Someone cannot be pulled by anybody. Someone, you know, St. Judy Bryant time when someone left America, when he came here, he worked for the interim government. Up to now, he never worked anywhere. He never go to any office and stand before anybody and beg anybody. And today, he went at the House of Senate. That will not give him that power to say he can be pulled by anybody. Somebody who believes in himself. And I know with Tomo, nothing will go wrong in Grand County. So we need your support. Because financially, for us here, for me, I started working at 3 years. After when Zoran came on me. Honestly, the same thing I'm doing. 3 years. A professional person. There is no truck, there is no caterpillar that I don't use or I can repair. When they feel they suspend me in Grand, I was suspended. They forgetting to know they were suspending their equipment. And as you see today, there is no equipment in Grand County. Everything damaged. How can you suspend a professional person? Or if you take me for the one medical man, you will bring, or you bring grower man, you bring gear man. Somebody standing for the county, for all know to be in competition with the other counties. I will not pay. I was not looking at the money. I was supposed to be well paid, but I was looking at the upcoming and how can the county grow? How can we connect those villages and towns? That was my concern. Road are supposed to be built in 6 months or 1 year, 6 months. I used to build that road in a month. I built PDP road in 5 days, and it still remains strong. But the people are looking at money. But look, let me tell you, you are Prince Double, Lever, we're backing you people. For us, yeah, it's true, we're capable of working, but where the job? Well, we don't. If you don't get contact, you are not connected to any big man, you don't work here. They're not looking at what you know, but who you are connected to. Now we are getting all inside here. How a professional man can say that 3 years, you go to company, they follow you. Anywhere you find yourself, they go there. They say they will sit you down so that your family, as you speak. My family is in Monrovia. I live Zredru because I'm a friend. If you don't ever me, you ever somebody behind me. So my wife and children are in Monrovia. I'm in Zredru. My wife is having a shop, her little bar, and restaurant. But as you speak, lack to aid because of the same bad people. Because of the same bad people. You discussing your house is being damaged, they won't be damaged. Go to my house, my shop closed, my everything closed. When the person that in their car, they laughing, and he say you are having more, yeah, nothing there. It's not the same disaster, or because physically your own being born. Look, let's come to the issue. That's not something that just begin from Madison time. That's something that when you come in or in Grand County, they measure and suppress you or either kill you. Otejolo. You have an Otejolo in Grand County. What they kill Otejolo? Some kind of house or some kind of motel? What thing? Nothing today. We don't understand nothing today. But if you go deep down the secret, some of them have been implicated. If you come to Africa today, there are some people that die. Look, let me tell you, because they were not having people to really talk or to do what we are doing now. But the same names were called. We got one African Guinea who died some kind of way. He was working for the honorable. We get one other Anthony, one Chienga. Sometimes I used to laugh at him. You know, he not that letter, man. He's somebody, but he used to have plenty of keys on a way fanga. The guy said that I never knew that he meant that. One time I gonna ask for the man, say, oh, Anthony down. He worked for that man. the house we're discussing today that bring. If I want Moses Wolobo or Global guy who served as a chairperson or mobilization chair for 2005 for Orozo, got parallel, completed finish, and then he wanted to go to hospital. The housing halls were seized because let me use a seize. So they are coming to us. So now I'm saying a son from Kunabo. For us, we don't look at things to juke our eyes before we start it. I'm prepared to start my fight before they reach me. As we see things, thank God, there's a boat I read in the novel called Thing for the Path. They are not holding again. So it will not, they can't reach nobody. Everybody go on their own now. The chakla, the common English, they are the chakla. So send the chakla, the me man, the hair. Because I think they post most of them, you saw the beginning I was speaking, Theophilus Henson. Theophilus Henson was one of the advocates for Senator Penn. Nobody, before you reach Senator Penn, you must pass through that little boy. But today, we're going to see anything about I don't know about Senator Penn. That begin who were on the show. Who you think you know everything. So if anybody play with us, let me get your insurance. We'll bring all the secret with document, with pictures, with recording. We'll bring it up. Nothing. Nobody can intimidate all here. And nobody will tell somebody because I remain who I am the time I was suspended in 2020. I went in the bush, I make my phone. If you go on my page, you will see me. I all in the bush. Thank God Burkina is coming. They help you, they make the fun. I was financially deprived, but I use those guys to make my fun. That today when they said they two cocoa bear, they take one, when my land, you and I can share. But the product we get, we will share it. Because I don't know how to make fun. So we get 10, you take 4, I take 6. But my fun is for me. I will not say bush to anybody. That's my concern. So to conclude, Prince, thank you for bringing me on the show today. That's a grateful thing that you have done into my life. I've been wishing to take part on a kind of show. I'm available anytime. Anytime you will call me to provide information for our people all over the world to understand what is unfolding here with us, what is happening. I think you people all saw the press conference today. Our concern is not the monetary going on that is lying down, but our concern is about the material. A house that was built like a bank. They don't resemble, I don't know, office. They don't resemble a dwelling place. If you look around the hall, you'll see Ben Pine built a hotel. That completed because people, I beg you, man. So I'm here available anytime to speak to you people and to say the fact to the people of Greater County. We will be defending the county as long what they are doing until they can stop. Until they can stop. If they don't stop, we will not stop. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Irekon? That go to Irekon.
Thank you so much for this show. From this morning leading to this time. And I want to first take my time to thank the 3 young guys that came up, William, Theophilus, and Zakpa. I mean, I'm impressed by their presentation. So I want to take this time to say thank you to them. Thank you so much for their bravery. Thank you so much. And the interview you played from the honorable man, I mean, I'm taking a back. The honorable man mentioned that you said leader. I did not hear anything consoling the family members, consoling the people of Grand Gire, both in Liberia and in the diaspora, to say, I'm sorry for the death of Honorable Guyon. Nothing was mentioned. Only the Honorable man bragged that he's a leader, his property,
What?
his property,
No.
his property. We can look for property. If he got the property, he can still work him and restore the property. But we cannot. Today we are grieving the death of a great man. You know, he said his colleague. We're talking about his colleague. And he did not mention anything about, he was non-remorse. He has no remorse to express to the people of Grand Gire County to say, I'm sorry for the death, even though my properties are damaged, but I look for the property. I will find the property. What is at hand is for the honorable man to be laid to rest peacefully, calm down the situation. He did not. This is very, very regrettable. It's very, very regrettable.
Yeah.
So I support the three young guys, and this will lead some of us to be part of the struggle. We know Liberia is a country by itself, whether they will accept or not. Once the precedent is set, that for the first time in the Republic of Liberia, people of Grand Gire have come up to step up and petition the legislature. There will be a precedent. Whether it work or not, the record will be in the history of the Republic of Liberia.
Yep.
So I support the idea what the children are saying. They are on the ground. Whatever they say they will need, we will put the resources together to support their effort. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Glay. Alfonso Glay. Alfonso Glay. Mr. Glay. Or Glay left. Okay. I don't know why sister here. I don't really comment. I never been reading comment, but somebody Zakba say right talking about people talking crap or whatever, talking nonsense. We're not gonna read all kind of thing here, but you have to understand when you want to say where you know it, but what they're talking, if they're lying, call in the number. Let me put a number so you can call in and start acting like a coward. Call in and speak. There's a number right there. If people say their own, if you got anything to say, you call in. The number scrolling right on there. But we're not going to listen to a coward who will come and use words and hide behind some female name and use those kind of thing. Come up, be a man for once, or be a strong lady for once. Hello? Yeah. Caller, what's your name? Eh?
Prince Blake.
Oh, Blake, go ahead. One more minute, gentlemen. You guys got it.
All right. I just want to thank you very much, Prince, and your studio guests too. Thank you for coming up. The one thing, Zagba said, I mean, the time we started all war, I mean, war from the upper English, but he said something that stuck with me. He said in Liberia we need to do something in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we stop. But this time the show they'll do everything they can in their power. And that's what we need. I mean, the children coming out crying to us, and we are crying too. I got last night I was in the morning to 6B house, and I asked the same question. Grandkids who been crying for food, been crying for money, and somebody came to her, open a bag of money. They have been crying. They go the money, I take the money. And we don't know what to do with the money. So this is what I try to say, guys. We've been crying for leaders, and God presented a leader to us. For ourselves, we took our leader away. I was waiting to, and everybody dying in Grand Jeff December. So my 2 cents for in, I'm here with them to support them the best I can. And if you can remember, friends, certain things happen, I've been calling your show, I've been telling you. I'm not going to stop at pay Mr. Zoben or Zoben, they remove from power. And I will do everything I can. Anything, whoever else start anything, they'll call me. If not, even I'm a concern at a great group, you can add me that group chat, and I'll be 100% support. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Zo, Alfonso Gray.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? Welcome. What's your thought?
How are you doing today, Prince?
We thank God we're doing okay.
And good evening to all of your studio guests. First of all, I'd like to extend my profound condolences to the bereaved family. I had the opportunity to cross paths with Mr. Gwen in the parking lot of the Capitol building in Liberia. And he came across as a very humble human being. I did not get to know him that well, but many people have spoken positively about him. For that, I am grateful that he is from Grangeria with that kind of legacy. Again, my condolences to the family, and we're all here to extend our support to make his homegoing pleasant. I know there is a lot of emotion flaring all over the place, and those individuals have reasons, because this is the man who has struggled to get to where he was when he passed, and for him not to even have the opportunity to eat the fruit of the tree that he planted and watered for so long is very downhearted. It's a tragedy. As much as he is directly from the Chin group, every Crown person is affected. And for that, we should acknowledge. To the Grangean who want to make sure that Mr. Graham death is not in vain, let us be patient and exercise all of the rights that is in our power to make sure if it is my brother that is responsible, my younger brother in Liberia, Jerome, that's just how close I'm bringing it. If he is the one that is responsible for Mr. Graham passing, let him be held responsible. I had the opportunity to listen to the statement of Mr. Peno. It's a little unfortunate. I don't know who his public relation officer is, but in politics, one-on-one, you never let the narrative get out of your hand, no matter what the case is. Now, nobody said he's guilty or he's not guilty. But whenever your constituents feel disenfranchised, again, whenever your constituents feel disenfranchised, for any reason whatsoever, it is imperative that you provide some clarity no matter what the situation is, no matter how big or small. Again, if I was in his shoes, I would not let the narrative be controlled 1 second. Because as much as our people might say Solomon consent, Solomon also shows complicity. Now, complicity does not mean guilt. But when you let the narrative get out of your hand, that which he has done, it can be very, very tragic. And the narrative have gotten out of his hand. So I will speak clearly to those individuals that are close in his inner circle. He needs to come and talk to his people directly. The property that are damaged, those were in violation of the law. The law is going to take effect eventually. But when emotion and passion are flaring, property is the last thing that you want to dignify with. So again, the message is going out there to those individuals that are closer to Mr. Penny. Please come and talk to your people. Come and speak to your constituents. These were the people that have voted you into office for over 17 years. They're hurting. Some people say you're guilty, some people say you're not. Whatever the case is, you owe it to them to speak like a father, because you are a father figure for the county. Well-known senator in Liberia. When your constituents are hurt, you come and speak to them, and you calm their mind, you calm their nerve, reassure them that no matter what the case is, justice will be served. And in this instant, I think he's letting the ball slip out of the hand. Hopefully, I personally will try to reach out. I've tried. I've not been able to get through. And hopefully he's going to take this opportunity and come back. In America, we have a saying. We say, it is better you late than never show up.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, he hasn't shown up. Then I will encourage all of my brothers and sisters with the heavy emotion. This is a crime thing. This is not a chanting. It's not a Kana thing. It's not a bubble thing. It's not a Basil thing. This is a crime thing.
Yep.
And we have to keep it as that.
Mm-hmm.
This has nothing to do with no bubble man,
no
chin man, no gold man, now man. It has nothing to do with that. Because what affects Grand Judah, it affects every one of us.
Mm-hmm.
For those of all that are out there every day, we see it. And now our country is being polarized. It is time to regroup and present ourselves like the dignified people that we are. Thank you very much, Prince.
Thank you. That's the voice of Mr. Zoe Alfonso Glade. Yeah, so thank you very much for that. I'd like to speak to what my sister Zakba saying here. I'm gonna put it out here, talking about what facts. Is it a female? Zakba, male man can get our name. So, but it show a man here. So if they have any fight against your parent, they should go to court or wherever court. No, we're not going to court. We're going to take Joseph believing tradition. So we'll carry him to the Zoe bush. We are traditional people. We'll carry him there to take Sasewu. So tell him, we're not going to no court. He comes in and have a press conference where he's talking about property. People jealous of him. What in Labrador are you doing so much? I will be jealous of you.
Prince,
counties who are senators, you don't see what they're doing. You don't see Sir Joseph there and Tomo Fala there. That's all. What are you doing, so? You grant that you don't go to structure and you're putting down after 18 years in a place that you build one hall with glass all over the place. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. She wrote, I don't know, that woman or man or I don't know who that wrote that. Yeah. This Zagba say right.
Yeah.
It should be your man. But what they asking for, what are some of the facts that we have? Maybe but I will answer them in a way that she is blind or he is blind. When Manesi going on a clip or play here, accusing Senator Penu. When Alfred Donald died, when Senator Penu were accused, in our African saying, they say, where there is smoke, there should be a fire. So we all believe in tradition. Nobody were born in America that grew up in America. The well-made tradition is where we take today we call books. The what we take today we labor call civilization. Our tradition is still exists. Senator Penu have all rights, cash, money, power, invested in to get a fact. Let's go back to our root. Let's go back. We can go back, we get and say, ooh, get all type of thing that our people perform. If you say the broom, come on, broom with sweet way in the house. The boy can use it. If you are clear from whatsoever that has been said, then you are free.
Yeah.
But look, you know, I told you from the initial stage that we cannot be intimidated here. Or nothing can stop us from talking what we will talk, or from saying, if you say tell me Nana Ipomi na Jeho, I will talk from there. I know my reason. I know how we are being treated in our country. Some of us that went to school properly. Those educational murderers that grab the school something away, that grab education and beat the boy with stake and colors it. They want to work in place of the people that learned. They want to do the job of both, which of course they are not both. They don't go to school. How one can stop in the sixth, seventh grade, all the guys in the agile or street smart. But they will not get you the change. Then what today in Labrador there is no system. Because do what you learned. Be able. Sarah said in the house that Darrell did not be mugging our senator. I thought Darrell did not going on the man see, telling the man say, I'm going to I put it here or let grandchildren talk some more. You don't accuse Darrell Dillon. We are saying if our parents are afraid, if the people want afraid, we will stand in that gap. It's not the age. We are not discussing age, how old you are, how long you stayed into it. But I think when they bury all, then nothing will happen again, grandchildren, that they will never bury anybody again. But whenever we are not being buried, look, let me tell you, Prince Double, Lever, just try your best. Say you come into grandchildren now to take part in the politics. You say we don't have fat. So the one we are seeing physically, you know, the gentleman just spoke on something that all those that burned the house and that went on or carry on disaster on him, they are people who he defeated. How many persons, the thousands of people that went on the street, these are the people that you defeated?
Yeah, I know.
That means the people that you think you defeated, but you don't. They were never being defeated. You and other Dredgy, you were in collaboration, so kind of connection. Which you were carrying all type of clandestine activity that our labor saw, and he post start when you're carrying. When you, I don't know if he does, I don't know the kill or whether because I don't know whether he died. But you win election fairly in Grand County. If you can win fairly, why you never start talking people? You always talk people when we can vote. Why you always talk people?
And truck people from everywhere.
The man uses money to truck people. A lot of 6, 17, 8 truck that can bring one truck can bring almost 250 person. Some truck bring 500 person. And other people they are not financially strong to do that thing. So you will walk with them. And so then you have cards, printed cards. We also they passed election, they just said the election. There are some deeds and things that our honor cover that showing. So all the things you have the power. Financially, you are strong. So they allow you to be beating and winning. But the guy, Kamil Sharifadin from Chienzoni, when you and him were in the race, you saw it. You saw what happened. You went afar with your clique, your group, you're soon the man's house. Now to speak, the rocks are still in the city. And you're saying that the people you are defeated that then destroy your house. Let me let you know something, Senator Penu. You were loved by Grand Gideon. But that doesn't give you the propensity to destroy us as we coming up as a young Grand Gideon to be able to carry on some competitive or competition with the other people from the other country. For all we are dream. You know, some of our plan, and because we have you there, why you say that what will happen? Okay, if we don't have fat, you brought soccer when Madison was running. That one fat. And you went complete. I don't know how to describe the way in which you fight that battle. Few days ago, you brought Ryan Bole again of Madison Green. Where when we were launching, you came out, you said that was your birthday. Thank God that the Grandian never went there to eat that cow. Because we consider it a political cow. Political birthdays. And nobody went there, stand there this evening hour at the hour when the Zogo went there, they ate a cow. And so community you went to lastly, you were told in your face that we tired with you. So what do you think? This come around. We are the fact here, if the person who asked for the fact, listen to the fact, I gave you the fact. When the senator, the people senator, my senator was speaking today, I saw some guilty conscience in him. And you are saying, we don't have fat. How many fat we should bring you? We should go back and dig out some storage or some homes and bring them to you before you know that we have fat. We don't have fat. It's alleged. We say that the man go and exonerate himself from their allegation. Let the man go and show to the people of Grand County that why you people saying I am not a country title to come and say Senator Penu is the one who killed the president or who killed the president. Allegedly, he are being accused all time in everything that been happening. So this come around, we saying that he should go and prove to us that it's not him. Yeah, ever. You start arresting people from video. You started arresting people from video. Jailing them. If you jail one person, you know how many person the connected family they have, and those people who elected you. Just look at the example the little boy that talking, Theophilus Henson. He was one of those that was standing as a defender for you.
So do you know the poor you jail that the poor that they tire with you? The poor who knows your secret and they tire. That then you jail him. That then you send it to jail. People who knows your secret that got tired with you. That then in a jail. But I am telling you, we will stay firm. Then they continue to add some of the rooms off. Then they clean some of the rooms in the jail hall. It's a continuation. We will be coming there in a jail because you had the power. Thank you.
Let me play the interview with the honorable man from October 6th. He called Zoni in the latest interview. The people looking for everything. They all love me. He called Zoni.
Enough space to crystal clearly examine us and know who is the right person. But you will get to know that nowadays, politics have become so demonic and satanic in Grand Jida County.
Totally.
And so our security first. Unless we are secure, we will not be in a position to do what we're supposed to do for our people. So the paycheck or the 50% as promised is still ongoing. And that is why small developments are still rolling on. Maybe Madison will choose to say, well, I'm going to Grand Jida today. And nature's first law says self, we should give respect to self-preservation. So when it's not feasible that I come down to go to City Hall to check the dollars in their present, as they will plan men on the way to harm me, I remain right there and transact the District Development Council account, and then they carry out their job small.
So, Mr.
Anytime you are aware, my vehicles have been attacked and vandalized.
Yeah, we spoke.
Myself, this is Africa.
Yeah, we spoke the other time when I was in Liberia. We spoke, and I asked you the question: why is it that you've been targeted? Why your vehicle been attacked? Why people at one? Why are they attacking this district of
I can say to you, it is done out of envy.
No, come on.
For instance, somebody spent 17 years, and another person spent 17 months. Compare 17 years and 17 months to see who has achieved. And look, friends, we did not come to the capital to joke. We came to do real business for our people. Our people's livelihood is our heartbeat. So when necessary, Madison will go extra mile personally to make things happen for the people. They're not doing it. Compare us. Just look at 17 years and look at 17 months and draw your analysis. So it's that Madison has come to expose us. Madison is not agreeing that we dig in the country's copper without their acquiescence. So he's a confucianist. In fact, it does not need to be among us. Let's get rid of him. Those are some of the reasons.
Okay, so right now on the caucus, the Grand Jida caucus, you got 5 members on that caucus. That's Honorable Bullet, Honorable Pennell, Honorable Grant, Honorable Marshall, and Honorable Gwynn. What's your position on that caucus?
I am the Secretary General of the caucus.
What's your working relationship with your colleagues?
Come again?
Your working relationship. Do you have a good working relationship with your colleagues?
Very, very much cordial.
We are having some technical problems with my guy in studio, but I'm sure he's going to join us pretty soon, and then he's going to come back on because I think the internet issue in that place with all these politicians and entering the Grand Jida area, and you know everybody using this one network. So, Mr. Goyen, you're gonna launch tomorrow, and your supporters are all ready for that launching to occur tomorrow. And your reason is that it's time they give for re-election. 17 months they gave you was not enough for you to carry on your whole platform. So you wanted people to give you 6 months, so you can 6 years. I mean, so you can continue doing what you were doing. So after your people, and you talked about other things that you're going to do. I mean, let a guy work on your feedback a little bit over there. I think there's something that is happening. A lot of feedback on you. Okay, now it's down. That's okay. Let him leave it just like that. Let him leave it to that place. Where this little girl want to this. You see the representative. You want to take on the microphone and interview the representative from. That's the representative from District Number 1 right there, Eron Madison. So, I mean, you a simple man, because I saw you in it was in March or April of this year, and you went to Jean Gria's oh man, okay, Satan Gria's program where we had that conversation about people attacking you and people going after you and this and that. You a simple guy, and I've seen you walking around with 2 bodyguards. Not a lot of people following you over the place. But I pray, my station and I pray that Lee E-Raw will go through this process, and those who are going after him will stop going after him, and they will talk the politics of our county and what is best for our country should be discussed instead of trying to harm your fellow human being. So, who's the chair? Do you have a party or chairperson in the county?
You mean for Bancam?
For your camp?
Well, Bancam, which is an auxiliary of the Coalition for Democratic Change, known to be the Prince of Error Madison Guion, is being chaired by Austin Miller.
Austin Miller. Do you have a female chairperson, like a chair lady?
Yes, I do. I have Mama Bogo as my chairperson or the chair lady for the camp in the county, and I have Doris Dover as co-chair lady, and I have Wellington Bole as co-chairman for operation. I have Eugene Gay for co-chair for mobilization and recruitment, and the list goes on.
So how many are you in the race? How many people are going to be contesting on the Tuesday on the ballot?
To be exact, Madison could say he's the only one in the race. But if need be, then we look behind that to see whoever is coming.
I heard Joaquin Bode is kind of putting you to the side. She's kind of like the thorn in the flesh of Madison Guion. As well as the news we're getting up from.
Well, Joaquin Bode has not really been a thorn in my flesh, except that she's a pseudo person. Pseudo in the sense that the actual person facing me is one senator.
She's being supported by Senator Joe Emmanuel Peno.
She is Joe Emmanuel Peno in disguise.
He was in the county too, but I listened to that program with the president, and your name was mentioned like than him. Why is it that is it because I know he's part of the CDC, so I can't say well he's not a CDC, but why the president kept blowing your name? Is it because of what you're doing on the ground, or what the president saw you doing on the ground with the momentum of the people that came to welcome him, or all that stuff, or why?
Mr. Double, like I said, I love people praising me for the positivity. I love people cheering me and lifting me, and these things can only be done once they are satisfied with me. As a result, I'm prepared to take the bullets, to bear the pains and the agonies only for the satisfaction of my people. And this is why they will always answer in their million voices, celebrating me in the presence of people who should know that I'm doing what they expect of me. So that was it. It was simple.
Okay.
In fact, I'm sure you followed. I had to beg them to quench the celebration of Madison Guion so that the president will continue with his speech. It was their way of assuring him that they are satisfied with me and that he should join them to push for my re-election.
Yep. Okay, Mr. Guion, you saw yesterday there was a little bit of disturbances in the county where people break in some stuff. People, I don't know which group that did it because the Liberian National Police did not actually tell which one of the group that was doing that. Can you speak to that issue? The violence, election violence, especially
I'm totally against electoral violence. Like I said earlier, election is only intended to call for people of ambition, so that the people will have an able environment and opportunity to search for who is the best from the rest. That should not be a situation of demonization or animosity. Election is just an event. By Tuesday, about this time, the event will be quenching. We all remain the same people.
Yeah.
So what is important is that we go civil and campaign, tell the people who you are, what you can do, instead of attempting to denigrate good characters that you not even succeed in denigrating. That's one. So if you were to stage a program, and maybe another person came, as I heard, because I was out of town on the campaign trail. I got back and got the information. And quite frankly, I didn't side with who prop up the violence. That was wrong. We all are one Liberian. Like it is commonly said in the Liberian adage, we all are just palm nuts or one palm bunch. We should care for one another. Even if Madison is buying like it is now, and I'm sitting in the chair, and the candidate are coming and wants to sit down, if I feel I say have a seat. Most especially when you're from opposition party, you got to sit down. Let's dialogue so that you understand why I, Madison, am telling you, stay away, let me go. It was an opportunity. So Madison needed to make use of it. Give you a seat and hear why you want it, and then convince you to join him to say, let's get rid of Madison. I think that's the flavor of democracy. So it was totally wrong and not accepted by me. It's unacceptable.
So what's the message you're going to give your people tomorrow as you
tomorrow my people have started being who they are. Prince, it's not that people are not mocking at us, or it's not that people are not hating at us, but I continue to maintain that passive spirit. I continue to orientate my followers that let us do away with violence. Whoever approaches you the wrong way, swallow it and pass by. You have two missions. One, tell the people who your candidate is. Two, tell them what he's about to do. And if there will be a third reason, what has he done before? And the examples are all on the ground. You got good reason. So just avoid them. Like you will know, tomorrow is an official day for us to launch. And a senator will send teams on the ground to cajole our people, telling them that they should not go to the launching, but he's celebrating a belated birthday, and that's why they should go. I thought about this time, the senator and my partisan should rally around me to make my program grand. Then seeking avenues to sabotage. The program will be very fruitful. It will be passive, it will be civilized, and it will be fine.
But the senator is your colleague. Why can't you just place a call to him, say, look, this is my launching, maybe you forgot. So, I mean, let me launch freely. Because I'm very sure when he was launching, nobody interfered with his process.
Not at all. Nobody did.
Yeah, I mean, your colleague. Why can't you just place a call to your colleague and tell him? Maybe your colleague forgot that your launching is tomorrow.
If you will forget, then of course I have a space to forgive him. But I've already sounded a word to him that tomorrow is my day. I look forward to seeing him rally around me to make it fruitful.
And then the Liberian National Police is also informed about your launching tomorrow.
The police is informed. It's official now. The government of Liberia spoke to the public through National Election Commission that tomorrow is particularly for Errol Madison Guion Sr. to launch.
Okay. Right there in the interview, the brother talked about sabotaging his launching. The man cried behind the guy and did the guy carry him.
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
You have finished it. You have finished it for those that are looking for the fat.
Yeah.
For those demons, are considered demons. Those evil people that are saying they're looking for the fat. I don't know, as you were playing this, then I was crying. But I will tell the family of Madison Guion, the bereaved family, that Madison will be redeemed. Any kind of way, there's any kind of way they think, whether legally, illegally, any kind of way that Madison is supposed to be redeemed, we will do it. Look at what Madison has said here. When he was living, the guy continued to fight, continued to bring all their names. He was not hiding it. If this were Kunemo, if Madison were Kunemo district representative, The last time the house is supposed to be born, we were going to be well. That fight is going to what Manesi was living. We are started. Then we start everything. But I regret the issue. We are fighting. But this man is no more. I'm fighting, and the man is no more. I started fighting for Manesi for the midterm election. Call anybody in Grand County and say Stephen Williams. I fight for Manesi midterm election when CDC party made it. When I say Grand County made it, we brought about true sedition. Go there. I will send you that clip when I had a press conference, and I urge all followers of Manesi Guion that if you don't get T-shirt, you get T-shirt. Just take fire action. What we did for John, we had 2005. That do the same to Manesi Guion. And the gentlemen continue to cry. We were complete few person that were battling the thing he's saying, and the people were telling you who will hear you. There's a saying in Grand when you talk, who will hear you? If there's somebody call, say every day you call on the radio, you make a lot of noise. Who can listen to you? I told them, say, you asking me the question, I'm 100,000 times better than you. Your family looking for a cup of bread to eat. And somebody taking Grand into their hand, like Eto say, Grand is their living room. I'm speaking on it, you telling me, say, who will hear you? So you satisfied with your condition. But for I, Stevie William, I am not satisfied with how Grand look like. Today, Manesi Guion fight. He no more, but we're fighting the fight. We're fighting the fight just where we are not seeing him. But let me say something to the people of Grand for the last time.
No, hold on right there. Hold on right there. Hold your thoughts right there. Let's go to Mr. Uka. We're about to close. So let Levi give his 1 minute. Then for that, we'll go to you to conclude it. Hold on right there. Oh, I don't think we're going to close because I see River Deku is here with us.
Yeah.
1 minute, River.
I'm there.
I welcome you. 1 minute. Oh, Levi, you muted yourself. I didn't mute you. I'm not hearing you. You muted yourself, Levi. Okay, good. Quiet, Levi. Quiet, River. And Levi, we're not hearing you. You got to turn closer to your stuff. What's going on?
You hear me?
We're hearing you now.
Okay. I wanted to say hi to my good friend Rufa Deku. He and I come from very far. Way back. This Levi kind, Mr. Deku. Yeah. And let me say one thing. In the words of Madison Gray, I will take the bullet. Yeah. I will take the enemy.
Yeah.
And I may add that he died for Grand. And it's a regret that we should be sitting on this kind of platform discussing someone who had dreamed to move the country to a better place. And it's a disgrace to even have speculation spinning around ourselves about someone who had dreamed to move the country to a better height. I may say, just to be very clear on here today as a leader, that nobody is taking side as though have committed any crime here. And I don't personally have any proof to say anything in that regard. However, what we are saying, if you are a leader of a county and with your level of involvement and position in the leadership, we expect better than the interview he had today. We expect better than that. Our expectations solicit that he speak to the issue that is surrounding the death of Madison Graham. And I'm calling my good friend Joe Penu, and along with Mr. Degu and everybody else who supports him, who in his camp, to really come out and address the issue surrounding this man's death. Whether or not he's accused of not, is not what we're asking. He is a leader. He needs to speak to the issue or bring you this concern. That's why he needs to speak to. We don't have no time. He's speaking about Who's jealous of him? Who's not jealous of him? That we don't have no time of that. We don't have no time for any political rhetoric. What we have time for, we ask our own senator to come in and speak to those issues that are surrounding the death of this man. We are not saying he's guilty of anything. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he killed anybody. But the responsibility that is insulted in him as a leader of this county, he needs to come out and speak to Grand Judah people or speak to their beliefs, speak to what their concerns are, and talk about how we can stabilize the county and reassure them. Like the Mr. Zogle has said. By the way, his name is Zod, not Zo. Zogle has said. They act that he came on and did not even approach the issue. And not even address the issue and show no inverse on what is going on in the county is a shame.
I was about to leave by,
and thank you.
Let's stay on. But stay on. I want to hear from the brother Rufus Deku. How you doing? Welcome to the Prince Double Show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I said the last in the right way, Enzo.
Yeah, that's it, Deku.
Okay. So go ahead. You've been asking for the link. I've sent the link, but it didn't work. But now it worked for the second time. So
yeah,
were you the one that was reading the press conference today or yesterday for the honorable man Joe Penno?
Himself. He's have the press conference in his office.
Oh, okay. I thought you were the head for the movement for the ZP.
Yes. We have ours. We have ours the few times, and he has his to do.
Yeah. So
I'm the head of the Zopenno movement. So our own was conducted. We finished with that.
Yeah.
And his own was today. So he's the one that read it. And
so what you got to say now? All these you in the movement over there. I didn't listen to your press conference, but I listened to the honorable man today. Part of it. What's your movement? All these allegations, his house down, and people linking him to the death of Ero. And even in the video that were played here, Ero, 2 videos that I played today, Ero kept saying that this man after him. Joe after him. He even called him like during the outside war to help him up. And they couldn't help him. So I don't know what's your take on this thing that actually going on, especially you from the movement side of Joe Penno. I know you're a supporter of the Joe Penno or movement, but want to hear from you. What's your side?
Thank you very much. The very first and foremost thing is that I've been listening, although I've not talked for the very first time. When I listened to my brother Levi, he spoke on the public are calling on the senator, accusing him, and today we have a press release. He never mentioned it. I think that's the major thing that I heard from other speakers that I listened to. They were all saying, things based on, what they want to say. But Mr. Double, this is not an issue that people should take and politicize. The center was clear today, very clear today. And the senator in Liberia, where our laws here are different from the ones that are outside. I don't know them, but our laws are different. The citizen have the right to petition or even call the attention of their leader. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But mind you, that anybody who speaks by expressing your opinion or whatsoever you are expressing, the senator also has a right on our law to be protected as a senator, whether you can speak to it or not, because it's issue on the Facebook. It's issue that people send on the social media. So the social media, before they speak, the senators speak on social media, sometimes in Liberia it can be so difficult. Because anything that doesn't reach the office of the senator or any other part of the senator or the lawmaker, it's very difficult for them to engage it. So what happened that the senator
hold you right there. Let me hold you there right there, brother Rufus. These allegations, that particular video where you saw E-Roy standing inside his car with 2 holes at the back of the car, there were Liberian journalists there that were interviewing him. So the senator saw that particular interview. He heard about it. He know that his name was mentioned. He could have said something about it, but nothing like that came from him.
I've not really listened to that particular video, but when I listened to it at the time, I saw him speaking and was not calling names. So when you're saying that he called
he called Soul Penal name and he called Ellis Grant name in that video. That these are the people that are behind him. He called it name. I can play the video now if you want me to play. I can go right back and play the video.
You don't have to play. You don't have to play it. Let's go ahead. No.
Let me speak. Double. Although I'm not listening to the video about he calling in that Crane and Senator Penum. Him. I'm not listening to that. For me, I will not lie. But this prevailing issue is what we are speaking about. The senator, did you really listen to the senator when he, spoke this on our side this afternoon concerning an issue in Grand Jida County and giving condolences, expressing his condolences to the family, and from there, calling on the law. I don't know which one should he address, because when the senator is calling on the law, all is embedded within it. Number one is calling onto the law. The law is a one now that all proof or all evidences that those who have in their possession to be presented to the law. I don't know how they want for the senator to speak or address this particular issue. Because when the senator says the law is there, then what is the different thing that we are talking about now?
The law you are trying. The senator spoke. The senator spoke today in an interview. He says he's a traditional man. He believes in the tradition.
Yeah.
Then they say somebody you're not a kid. I'm not a kid. This man is not a kid. Everybody watching not kids. When someone says someone wish somebody poison somebody wish somebody African sign. There was no law into it. There was no law. There was no science. We got our way. That we go and prove these things. We got our traditional way. We got our traditional way.
That way you are saying that it's the Nigerian God and the traditional way to go to the Oracle. Mr. Double, on our law, on our law is not permitted. Do you get me clear?
I'm getting you clear. I'm getting you.
Thank you.
The act of taking that woman to even go to Sasewu, for me, the video I saw, I didn't see her confessing at the first thing. The one I saw again, I saw the Sasewu whistling. That too. On our law, when that was permitted, I don't know how it was permitted, but on our law, no one is to go to Sasewu. But since it's done, no problem. But where the senator now is accused, or who call his name, or why we say he's a traditional person, and for a traditional person, as a traditional person, for him to see someone from the mat who is in pain to get and go burn houses and take material to go sell them on the market, it bewildering. It is surprising. That's where he stands to say, oh, I'm a traditional person and understand it. So he means that all those actions that were taken at time, they were political. They were jealousy. That's all. So I don't know which one should we say again.
Prezo.
Honorable man, we have to know. He said we shouldn't put the honorable man are dying.
The woman was taken to the court. The woman was taken to the court, and the court opened it. Who had evidence? And there was no evidence. What's the evidence? The evidence is the video that the carrier said, the woman, you see her? She said SYZ, and there's a video, and the person called Nick call. The court will immediately invite whosoever, because no one is above the law. and that was not done.
Prinzo.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Prinzo.
So how, when now, and
okay, let me come in.
Okay.
Let me come in.
Come in, Stevie.
Deku, thank you.
Yeah.
You are propounded well. You say your own. Let me say my own. Okay. From the beginning, I told Prince that you should have come on ever since. I told Prince I want you come up. Deku, you saying according to our law. As you said it down there, looking at you, looking at me. The white man system that backing up to carry on all the clandestine activity, so that at the end of the day, so that we can say according to our law. But let me be bold, brother. We are saying, you countrymen must say, our countrymen. Yeah. Their allegations, their implications that are being inside or being associated with the honorable man since you've been with him, brother. How can that man be eradicated from their allegation? You discussing according to the law. And let me be bold to tell you tonight. Okay. No, you have to wait. You have to wait. Manessing has set it up before he even said his death. He has said it. You say you don't see the video. The video you have been seeing since then. You first saw the video, you said before pre-double. I will not force you to see the video. When the senator were accused or the time a vehicle was attacked. That video, you didn't see it? You don't saw that interview? No, I will not force you that you see it. Thank you. But let me go to the issue. To stop to people falsely accusing people falsely. That why you don't do, they say you do it. To put stop to people whether they are doing it, that their behavior, we will go back home. Nobody going to use the legal aspect or step to intimidate anybody. We're going to go back home. You are complete countryman. You, they go. Myself, I'm a countryman. The both of us will go back home. Honorable Penu is a countryman. Yesterday in 2 zone, when they accuse somebody, what we can do? In 2 zone yesterday, we can say we go to the court. Oh, because the money people money out everything and they bring it, they impose it on us. So you people want to use it to harm on it. Nobody accuses Senator Penu that you are witch. Nobody accuses Senator Penu that you are witch.
1 minute, Steve. So name, Rufo, 1 minute. 1 minute, Rufo. 1 minute. Zoni Papa. Zoni Papa in Africa. Zoni now Papa in Madison. If that was my little brother or my big brother, I'm gonna say, do you got a clear name? So you're talking about law. We are all grandchildren.
What kind of law?
Our tradition. We know our tradition. We actually had old law and thing, and then we not have witchcraft and people then those witches and thing and wizard and thing, area then they can use our traditional as what they can do it with a broom or put something in people's eye or this and that for people to confess. I think you want to, I don't know if you witnessed it, but you heard about it or you have even seen it or whatever.
It must happen.
For you to bring a law in. Going very
Mr.
well.
Double.
When you go to the law will not even the judges.
Mr. Double. Your action, listen, the action of even saying that people accused people must have a base or must have certain facts. Because before someone said that we caught this John Brown, like the way his sister is caught. And his sister based, I don't know how now. Are you accused? Is how? Because before someone is accused, and we're saying that the person should be accused, and the person who is accused must be aware that this is what happened. That's number one. 2 is it's not the art of burning houses, it's not the art of even getting into the street. It's the art of reaching the person and say this happened. Now the issue we are saying proof and all that thing is that someone is the one that was accused that, yeah, you killed your brother. and the person that case, our own brother is it's based on what you accuse a person now. You are now calling another person name or what? Or just call someone here. Let me tell you today.
Let me answer it. Let me answer it. Let me answer it.
The one you continue talking. No, now listen. Now the one you continue talking is that the senator, the other name, and the other name, the other name. When it comes to Liberia, that's a normal thing. When you listen to him and say that, it's out of envy and jealousy, out of envy and jealousy of people that are beat, it's because the time in Liberia, where someone will get on and just start insulting George Weah. Because the time and because the years and because people have been beating, people create things. They are not fat, no fat.
The people who call,
but you are saying man, you go and where now? What are you saying? Are you saying that there's a family, or who is calling him? That's a question we are asking. Who is calling him? Who are you talking about?
This man is a senator for the county. He's not a senator.
Yes, it's a senator for the county. But listen now, the time that the senator will succumb, or any leader, not only the senator, any leader that is elected will succumb is when you have the core of the people, a majority that are calling and had genuine issue. But issue like this, are something that is not genuine because it lacks substance. It lacks what happened on a plane? You come go in the bush and just come by and say, one Yaya behind you. That should go and just call Yaya and tell.
No, forget about Yaya.
They say Yaya behind you. They say Yaya
Let me bring. I come here, Dego. You're saying that you want proof. People just coming or calling in. And let me be bold. When you know what you're saying, it's almost like something you know and you don't want to say. The how looking at your face. How can you say? So. No, I'm not saying about carrying or menacing you, but I'm talking about the lecture. How can you know the issues about our tradition? In a village yesterday, somebody can kill somebody. In something. And they call their name and other thing. The person can say in a case.
To make sure in our tradition, we are from Grand Jile, but the tradition varies. When it's Deku.
What kind of tradition you do so or go make you get my own different?
Very good. You knock my back. Immediately I'm accused already. But in the time
what you mean?
That's what I mean. I mean that.
Okay, let me come. Okay, let me come to the issue. Let me come there.
I don't know how many.
Let me come there. No, let me come there. Please wait. Please wait.
Traditional issue doesn't go that way. The traditional issue doesn't go that way. If someone is accused, it's not by noise. It's not by people saying writing on Facebook. No, that's not the issue. The issue is all about when we say law, we are talking about we are under the law. So whether you are a traditional man or whatsoever, you are under the law. So once you think it's the man, because when the man was alive, according to you, he said hey, people behind me. As a lawmaker, you have to take that complaint to the legislature. And see, that's clear. That will be.
He said he took the complaint to his colleagues. He said in the video, he said he's disappointing your colleague because he carried a complaint to the colleague and they put it under the table. They say in annual plenary or wherever committee room to go look at his complaint. He said it in the video. I won't play the video so you listen to it. He said the boy behind him. He carried to the
a lot of people spoke on a lot of issue how George Weah want to kill him and what have you, and we have not seen anything that George Weah want to kill him. We saw Costa talk about they show bomb on him and they check a own car tire when and put rock on it. So senator and representative speaking in Liberia, we don't
So the
get
senator,
it
they put
too
rap,
much.
they
But we
put
are saying
rap.
that, like, you know what I mean, like we are talking about. When it comes to
Hey, your
people
brother, you down there, the men
blowing
that
out
the men that all crime
of
men, and they say,
proportion,
yeah,
they
I can't
say
say, I
they
said,
put
Dibu
them
trying to
alive.
kill me.
Yeah, I been frying
Can't get
behind
this
or
smoke.
just
What if I be room there? Why put it inside the water?
I just picking, I
Yeah,
just
can't get this smoke.
picking.
But
Get the phone there.
Rufus, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real, Rufus. Let's be real. We'll
Checking the living
So the
room.
real
What's
so you want to tell me that 2011 that Marshall Deneke West?
Who Marshall
Marshall Deneke West, is that
not one time, not two times, not three
Marshall
times.
Deneke 2011 K West that was saying right in all school.
Zoni coming up,
Zoni to bring the man and say, oh, I'm popular.
Who wrote that prayer conference?
One of people who call themselves that they accuse people and move on the mat and go steal camo and go sell camo. These are reality. You are in America, man. That's not reality.
Look, listen,
you don't know what we're doing
on the people on the mat. The people on the mat.
These are not minority, man. These are not a minority. I'm telling you, our brother was a good brother. Aouye was my good friend. We promoted him here. He and Soka. If you don't know them, you don't know him. We know him well. I'm a national chair for the Zopeno movement. That brother was a good brother. Even when I was in Ghana, I was sick. The brother could be the one who know him good. But where now to say yes, pardon on someone, the contradiction is they gave it to one woman, or the woman gave it to one for 2,000 euros. These are lies. These are their lies. The fact is very good. Yeah, I get a lot. Will the woman take it to the court? The judge for openly. The judge
now we are not discussing the woman. No, we are not discussing the woman. Or Degu, we are not discussing the woman. Then the senator go and exempt himself. We are discussing the senator.
Who accusing her?
The Grand County.
No. It's not you. No. We say Grand Julian, not you. He's a senator. Oh, one district and someone people like 12% and say they say no. It's not true.
Are they not Grandians? They can be 4, 5.
No, not Grandians.
They are citizens of the country.
No, we're not Grandians. People who learn after war. But those people that went and put fire on the horses, these are complete terrorists.
Oh, wow.
They're terrorists. We have to be very clear. They are terrorists.
People who get angry when I
they are terrorists.
All around the world. These are angry people. You call them terrorists?
Is it?
You never seen that before? When they kill George Floyd, you didn't see when they killed George Floyd here in Minneapolis. You didn't see people burning cars and burning tires. Angry people that what the police were doing, the police needed the
these are angry people. They're not angry people. When they burn tires in Great United States of America, they also the people they put window and thing, they not sold them. No.
Wait, 1 minute. Let me show you video. People busting liquor store, going to liquor, looting liquor and looting people furniture store. Then what are you talking about? That was
very good.
When the people were doing listen. Let me talk down and show it to you. Let me talk.
I don't see it now.
1 minute. I told you. Who?
Hold on here.
What? Who guy? Yeah, the guy who
the way you talking about
George Floyd. Yeah, who the choke.
Yeah, I know that.
Do you know how many black people have been killed before they reach that time? That the black boys say no, we're tired with this.
Physical. You are discussing physical acts.
No, listen.
When you see, when you saw the policeman, you saw the video, everything. So you react to that because you have evidence. But what evidence you have now is not going to burn people because someone said someone.
Listen, you say, what kind of people you see do the kind of thing and pointing and move on the matter to the. I'm just giving you a typical example. That the Western world want to watch it.
Your example is not in line with what happened. What happened is about speculation. They want to happen in the future 6 days ago. Speculation. When you want to call George, for George, the police guy killed him. So they said that black, I'm not black one. The black one in the street and reacted. So the angry crowd But for that, it's not angry crowd.
Oh,
It's not angry crowd, brother.
They didn't grant you. They're not angry
They're
crowd.
not angry crowd.
Who are they?
They're not angry crowd.
Who are they?
Just go. They're not angry crowd. Those guys. Oh, my man, we just describe them. We'll describe them. We said they are hooligans. They are thefts. Real row. They are criminals.
But tell your senator to go to Grand Jury so he can go speak to the roads and go speak to the hooligans. When is he going to Grand Jury?
They are facing the law.
Yeah?
He will go.
When?
Who can stop him? Who can stop the senator when you want to go Grand Jury?
You are scared to go after Donald Trump. You let it not skin down before you went.
Oh no, man, no. After Donald Trump was excited about this. We don't want to go. Someone died. No, talk that, man.
After Donald Trump was excited,
someone lied down because someone got missing to get that. I mean, that thing was you saw. Oh, you didn't see that, oh? Senator Dennis, they were all there lying down. There was someone go there, go sit down. No. So what happened with that? We went there. So what we are saying is why you are saying that Grand Jury is the whom you go there.
I'm not seeing him.
No, Mr. Double. Mr. Double, no, you taking side.
No, I don't see the him or you. What I expect for you, I'm not seeing it. That's what I'm saying.
On what now? On what?
I mean, somebody got missing.
I'm telling you facts.
Then you say they put on, then you disregard it.
Which one now? Where you talking about people die? What I prove you have as a journalist? We are real journalists.
After Donald got missing, people went
after Donald got missing, they said that the center walk from this place. I think we will take from Putu to go and walk to that place. All those things are what people and what happened now? They checked it, they saw that after Donald got missing by the senator, or which one?
You wouldn't so friend that you know that after Donald got missing and went to the place. Why other point boy?
No, they said the senator because they were saying that the senator walked from Zoe to Putu, from Putu to Niabo. That's why I'm saying that those people.
You ever spoke to him and say you never walked to the places?
We spoke on it.
When?
We spoke on it.
Can you send a video to our
We spoke on it.
If that audio or something.
We spoke on it. You want your video? Your show that the people can speak before you believe that post speak in Liberia?
Somebody just show me. Somebody just send me Madison thing. I'm saying my show. Play right there in your room. Play it to and tell the lawmaker speaking. Yeah, play. You don't need to send it to me.
That's why I said we spoke on it. That's why I said we spoke on it, and we condemn the act. We spoke on it because number one is that it doesn't make sense that someone who presides over our election and get our result and say that person we went to pick up and carry somewhere. It doesn't make sense.
Prince.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question to this Mr. Rufus man. Rufus, as you speaking now, Mr. Jeku, as you speaking presently now, tell me, where are you? Are you in Liberia or in America?
Rufus in Liberia.
I was thinking of born in Liberia.
What you want to know Rufus location for?
No, you're leaving me alone. No, thank you for answering, brother. Host, please give me a break. I know I'm respecting your show. Okay, are you in your own house or are you to work?
I'm not a security man. In Liberia, tell you home. When you to work, they mean you're a security man, so I'm not a security man.
I'm sure you in the open house that when you speaking the day, he send you out to be speaking for him. Because I'm 100% sure that's open house you residing right now. Yeah, he is your house. That's why he came.
What I can be. Why you want to talk?
Because
why you want to say?
What I'm talking now. What I'm telling you now is now you are sent as an agent tonight on the show where we are talking and Grangidians. Excuse me?
Grangidian where?
I beg your pardon.
So
what did you just say?
Who made open no way? How many people made open no way? There's open no movement. They're not Grangidians. Thor, I want to listen to you. I don't know what you're saying.
Then give me a break. We talk together. We sing together. We don't talk together. So give me a break. Let me tell you. Exactly.
Oh, because you said that
calm down. Calm down, sir. Calm down.
I'll calm down. You are telling me that
Okay, so if you don't want me to talk, then what's the point? Then what is the point? If you don't want me to talk, then what's the point of you asking me what am I saying? So let me hear what if it makes sense or not. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Let me talk. We 95% of green, 95% Grenadians are grieving, crying, devastated of this man's death. And you are here talking rubbish that you think you believe in a tradition, and you that know so are looking. You should know the tradition better than I do. You backing Zoe movement today because now your brother died. You backing Zoe movement today because now your family member died, because you're getting upper hands from Zoe panel. That's why you want to silence somebody else's death. And people are grieving.
Oh, I see. Well, most of you are ignorant, eh?
Like you.
Most of you are ignorant.
Because you sound like a fool. You're supposed to know you're supposed to know the tradition better than me. You sound very ignorant.
Why you
when you talk about 95%, when you talk about 95% are grieving, 100% saying can be no problem. Grieving is different from the illegal act.
The 5%.
I'm grieving as well. I'm grieving as well.
You're not.
I am grieving as well.
You're not grieving. You are a pretender. You are not grieving. You are a pretender. You are a spokesman. You are a pretender. You are a pay agent. You are a pay agent to come and defend you.
What about pretender?
You are a pay agent. You are a pay agent to come and defend you.
1 minute now.
Pretender what?
Wait, wait. There are 2 calls here. Then we'll go to the Facebook there. Or finish your. Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, when we're talking, I just want to tell him, Madison will die today. The shovel that went to decay, that's the shovel coming right back. And not staying to the graveyard. So sometimes we crime people, we need to pull ourselves together. When you came on Facebook up with double show today, you are not you're not saying anything. You defending Zoe. Period. You defending Zoe. That's what you're saying. Because everything you say, I see no sense in it. So that everyone also be breathing.
I see. No, don't. Madam, when it says someone is the national chairman, listen now, when it says someone is the national chairman of the Zopeno movement, clearly mean that the sense of family we are talking about, the sense of family we're talking about in the movement are one. So they add that you are referring to the senator illegally, meaning that you are attacking the institution as well. Get that clear? I don't know which institution you are in. I don't know which institution you are in America or where you are. But I'm talking on the basis of legality. I'm talking on the basis of real thing. We are all grieving, but beyond your grievances, you are going illegally, and what you are saying to show finger at someone, blunt left, you are going up and down without any point, meaning that if we continue this, we'll be destroying branches in the country. Don't feel that you are in America today.
Yo, wait. All right, let the other quarter let Fifi end, then we'll go to the other quarter, we'll go to Sally. But Rufus, if somebody is speaking, you have to keep your points down when they speak, then you can respond to that.
But you can't give me the chance.
No,
you can't give me the chance.
She's speaking, then you responding. That's why. When she's done, then just jot things down, and then you can respond.
No,
go ahead,
when someone is speaking, your speech will have a law.
You're telling me my law, then you're telling me, say, I'm telling you my law. Let the woman
attacking.
Let she finish. The person who she's talking to that who? That's so that who? So now then you telling the woman attacking. So has to be attacked by anybody from your action. What are you talking about?
I don't think she attack.
Don't add to us.
I'm not saying she shouldn't attack.
The woman is speaking your mind. Then you say she's attacking. Who is so that they can attack?
There is no one to speak of mine. I should not talk
anytime about anybody. So yeah, I have to understand it.
But
you see what
go ahead, listen.
About anybody to
who else?
When they put a question a deeds and his action, and when they put speaking and the question your action and deeds, you have to listen to it. You have to listen.
This is what I'm responding.
Anyway,
I'm responding. They are making statements, and the statement they are making, they are not proper.
They put a noise maker. No, they put not noise maker. They
They're
don't
not
noise maker. They put have the
not
legitimate
noise
concern.
makers.
And for the senator, whoever thing that happened in Grand Jury, it hands inside. When they say witchcrafting, it hand inside. Killing people, it hand inside. That little boy, I wouldn't
But
joke.
double,
Legally, I wouldn't
your way
joke.
of
So that
putting
little
hand
boy,
inside,
looking old.
it looks like
All the money you take inside,
your show is meant for all these things.
My
Because what
show
you are
is meant
saying
for
there,
that. My show is meant for
no,
bringing people on the
your
spotlight.
show should be balanced. Your show should be balanced. I came because people have been talking about it, that your show is balanced. So as I say, balanced, I will make it balanced.
I see you read. I see you read.
No. You have to balance the story. Not saying all the people have been talking. They have been talking is alleged. You are speaking the fact. But you can't join them and say this. It means that you are part. It means that you are not. You're not.
1 minute.
Can I spend 1 minute?
1 minute. I'm coming. Before you gotta respect the show. We can talk together on my show. I respect you that I give you the link. I respect you that I give you the link. When my callers are speaking, people been listening to the show for almost 3 hours and a half. So when they call and get out 1 minute, get in the chance to speak. You get it right to defend your show and get it right to question the senator. So maybe you don't understand that. So you're not chicken here for you. So you're chicken here for you. You're not chicken here for people like us. We will question him, we'll propound on him, and we'll call on him, and you will speak, and you will say, you'll do the right thing. So go ahead, Fifi.
Yeah, like I said, Zoe, he's a senator for everybody. So not senator for just for you alone. First of all we are grateful, we grieving. We grieving for Madison Graham and death. So we will not sit here for you to be speaking rubbish up for double show. We will not accept it. So if you that Zoe send you, go back to Zoe. Go back to him. He said the people, the crown people, the crown woman, the crown sister that we grieving for him. Go back to Zoe and tell him that nonsense where y'all in Morocco, where y'all kill people, y'all silent people, will not take it this time around. They little boy die in a place there, and after Donald died, is swept under the rock. Do you know what would they pull up? They show you know what we left it? We left it because of Madison Graham. We not leave it because we love so more than ourselves. So that nonsense, it shouldn't repeat again. So fellow will question so fellow anytime, any hour. Thank you, Mr. Davos.
Okay, the caller here 689, the line number 2569. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Brian's Lay again. I'm back on your show, Mr. Davos.
Go ahead.
I came back because of Rufus behavior. I've been watching the show, and I watched the man. The man body moving along. He's not trying to get in the man. And that's the few Grangians that in our midst. That's why Grangians look at how it look at today. You can't bring somebody, even if you want to defend your so-called senator, because to me, your so-called senator.
The man are senator for all of us. You're not so-called. The man are senator for all of us.
Yeah, senator for all of you, yeah. Anyway. Then the man come here to defend about property. What kind of property? And the question you ask me, who wrote that speech for me? I called it for Mr. Penu. He never answered the question. But after you're talking, you're going through the speech. So basically, you are there. The time I called Mr. Penu giving that speech. He never stopped the man and said, "Oh, right now, the Grangians are bereaved. They're crying. Let's speak to the issue." But they're not going to speak to the issue because that's the only thing they're going to do to kill people. What development Zote brought to Grand Country as a representative for 2 different times. Now he's a senator. What's Zote appointed in Grand Country? The only thing Zote appointed are killing people. And I friends like Mr. Zoe, they want to kill Iran Madison Guyon. You can take it to Zoe. Zoe can't do nothing to me. Thank you, Mr. Dover, for you giving me the time.
Salads and Jolly.
Yeah, Prince.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I've been following the show since you started today. Well, you see that there, and the honorable issue. I said to myself to not talk on it. But people keep making people to talk because when you talk, people see that you aggressive, but you're not aggressive because you don't like to see the wrong thing going on. You speak against it. People want to label you as something else. I want to talk on LPR about 1 hour. We'll go out for your show. For the things on the water, is open why it need to going into human life, taking people's life in Nigeria, and he came after me on that show. So after that show, I decided not to tell me. But because the brother you brought on, that why I want to say something. The brother get a brave man to say on your show here that few crime or that crime people, that few crime people against them. Few set of people against them. Who the few set of people? We the chair people. It's who the chair people. You know people there are people that are behind people are eating the breadcrumbs or zo. That when they eat the breadcrumbs, you feel for the God. They get nothing to say about the play blind loyalty. That look at people that will get in like right. I want to that will not go nowhere. Because when somebody is doing wrong, you see it, you need to tell them, stop what you're doing, not okay. But because of pressure, you know that you get 1 or 2 things from the person, you'll be supported and I want to get to them to the point you'll make it to people. Because there, they never want to be there for me, the problem you should stay there with them. I want to go down as money, see that better. I'm going to go for who? What my child doing right now? He's getting me very angry. What is that? People are crying for. You talking about the data to say I'm pay for. That's why you go pay for they will come back. Yeah, that's all will come back. That's why you stop from Beijing. They say that they stop people in letters as well. So talking people from Beijing, talking people against Beijing, they want make some way. What's going on? Can't they say I'm not buying? What's going on? We clearly we talk here about everything. And God they said that few of people against all the five people. So what is that there? They live around people, they be talking, they carry 4 5 times to Beijing and quarter of the family for win. Our around so you to trust people. Our Israel one of the election. One of how we can see. He told a lot of people and carry it down there. Yes, you don't get this question. You want to come to a point in that. Is it something like that?
Okay.
You are that individual. That's the thing. That's all before they come. Yeah? You know, he can't sleep and start making it all. He gets the money, but he's not getting for it.
Okay.
That Chinese daily robot earrings like that.
The man $1 million bill going Chinese.
Chinese daily.
The man say bill at $1 million. The man say bill at $1 million.
Chinese thing. Yeah,
one chain get from Zambo Quarter. The guy said like Chinese bill. Thank you. Let's go to Henson. Henson?
Yeah. Yeah, first, thank you for getting me on the show.
Go ahead.
What I want to say to you is they Rufus guys to disturb your whole show.
No, we gotta get Rufus.
He wants to account to disturb that whole show. He best say about open. They manage a more is open pocket.
So you have to one at a time now.
The man more is open pocket. Because when you say anything tonight, he is said to you find somewhere else. That's why you pretend it tonight. So when you want be talking nonsense, we often say you must take it out.
No, don't insult the man, please.
Okay, I take it back. But when you're talking nonsense, take it out because you're making your audience to go.
All right, don't insult the man. The man, we gotta listen to Zoe side. We'll bring Senator Zoe Penny on the team one day. Rufus Deku will bring the man. Zoe Ben scared to come on the Zoe Ben scared to come on the platform. Zoe Ben. Yeah.
You don't bring Zoe Penny like a wall. You're not gonna walk as you watching you.
We'll bring the senator. We'll bring the senator to speak to the issue that it need involving all those things.
Down there today, you talking.
Mr. Double, okay. Y'all give me a chance to speak,
yeah. Y'all get Rufus chance to speak. Rufus speak to the people.
Let me speak more, my people.
People are hungry.
Mr. Double.
Yeah.
My man, the issue of anger, I say, from my understanding, and maybe we'll tell God thank you that God gave us natural understanding because I can be in Liberia and be too wise than anybody in America, any part of the world. That's just natural thing. Very common.
No,
we are not saying that.
What's that got to do with your location, though?
Very good. Because I'm seeing it from the expose and this, even I'm sold now. However, I've been told and I'm not so surprised. But that's not the issue. The issue here is we are not stopping anybody to say yes. We all are grieving. All of you all are grieving. But the mindset that people have is always trying to erase. Because if someone my thing want to go up, I just want because I want prepare too good, so I want put it on the first or second.
When are you going to have Zoe speaking to the press? Either the one in Grand Jide County or the one in Monrovia, like calling a press conference with a closed section of Grand Jideans coming like a Sunday, go to a hall and then call all your people to speak to them. Go to Zwedru, do the same thing. Go to town hall meeting and people ask you questions. I want to know when they're talking.
It's a double. Begin. So, Mr. Double.
Yeah.
So. I just said that I came with the art that people have the mind that yes, the person kill without providing any tangible information, especially at the person level. So we classify.
What do you mean by
that? But when you have Lilo and you see these things are going on, most especially what the woman just said that 95% grieving, 95% that are grieving are not the ones showing finger. And finger that they are showing, they are all in the form of people expressing their opinion. Because the only way it will come to real is that, yes, send a pen on through the speaker or protein, all of you, or any other means that, yes, we said quote, he said no. It should be that, oh, the person you're going to and say, I don't know what you're talking about. So what we are saying is that how? Because people want to know that the person killed how. Because when someone do physical killing and you tell the person that he killed and people see it, it's a different thing.
They're not talking about physical, it's
so we say spiritual killing, that you are not understanding.
Spiritual.
Yeah, we're in a money war now. I know that you believe all the things, but some of them don't believe them, but we have to say that's your way of believing things. But we are saying that those that are speaking, we shouldn't leave the issue of mourning our brother. And when you have issue, it's not wrong for you to present it, but the way you present it, that's all. The way you present the issue. How are they presenting? Who are they? When has they reached the person you are talking about, or the person you hear something from people on Facebook and saying is that, let me hear, or I should go to court, or let me go to one town they call Kunabo town, all they are talking about, and just take Papa on the fire inside tree, something they call Saliwu. What do you want for he to do, or what you think that you just expressing? Because when you look at it and see this thing, you see it just a mass that people are creating a notion, a ground, so as to make planning to make someone unpopular, and that can't work that way. Mr. Double, I'll be very frank. Since it's now moving from also be money to be political, then we'll get outside. Send the speaker, send the senator are already spoken. We'll get outside tomorrow. The other tomorrow we'll be having prayer conferences. Saying indeed, she just talked about Chien. I don't want to be sectional. Let me be very frank. I don't want to be sectional because he's elected by the people of Grand Jide County. He's elected by the people. She just talk about people in Monrovia. I've been monitoring all that process. I've been engineering all the process. These are people that got a scholarship. All of you say, let go. They don't reach 1,000 at the first. And he went.
I don't understand it, guy. But look at the Zoe movement, guys. They need to be taught. They think that the whole of Grand Gila County will get in the street. Few 150 of your citizens are demanding things, they are protesting. And you think it is not important that you speak to the issue?
Yeah, yes, I think that the internet.
The internet.
So what I'm saying is
that the internet kind of angry with you, even when you got 100 of your citizens.
I just rely. I just enjoy the way they performing, but we got to give them understanding.
You don't have to be all your citizens.
Like every week to be giving our diaspora, to be giving a some tutorial. We'll be tutoring them. Yes, it's better to tutor them. Some of them. When they tutor, it's not that they don't learn. But when they
Mr. Degu are getting
in Liberia,
respectful of Nigerians, and I don't think he deserves to be on here. He's the face of the opening campaign, and he's been very disrespectful to Nigerians. Yeah, don't allow such a thing here. Somebody die, you say the kind of crap right now.
In America, what we live, when your knee coming up, they say they may rebel. If something happened, the police will call you in for question.
And why you think he came on? Why you think he came out to disturb the show? Because they know. Yeah, why he came on here now? If it's something that they don't want to speak to.
So you can't do that nonsense in Montreal with you. Can't do that nonsense with us.
That's very disrespectful.
Can't do that nonsense with us.
You're talking I come to tutor people. Who you know you tutor us. That's very disrespectful. You know, nobody's saying Zoe is guilty here. What we're asking is why Zoe had an interview and literally did not even speak to Grenadians on the issue.
What the man had. Zoe had a very disrespectful interview.
And probably that's what they're discussing in the chamber. And he will come on here to say, "You're the tutor Grenadians. Who are you to tutor us?"
The kid is also.
And this man supposed to be the chairperson for the whole movement.
No, the God in your feet are in fighting spirit. You know, that's how the guys behave now. They are in fighting spirit.
No, but if you don't, that's very sad.
You know, fighting going on. You have to.
That's very sad. You came on here after you're going to really set some pace here and say, "Oh, you know, my people, this thing is still fresh. This is what we're thinking. We'll speak to the issue. We'll do this. We'll do that." And you saying, "I came to tutor people." Who you to tutor somebody?
They speak to the leader, Zoe. Look at how he speaks. Do your own research. What research? You transport people from Popo car, carry Grand go for what you're talking. You actually won election. You threaten Afro donor. You and him went down. You go do court. What you arguing? You won election in Grand Ferry. Let the point Grand go for you. Don't track anybody. Let's say you win.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want you to do retrospect and do your own research.
You see that? Retrospect and do your own research.
The website of the National Election Commission said 2006, the first election after the Civil War to present. People who contested against me up to 2020, more than 80 to 90% to 100 and some percent are defeated in elections.
That's lie.
So I believe very strongly those are.
So he's trying to tell us now the people who he defeated in election, that the people got in the street to burn a house. You see how limited this boy is?
So limited. Then you get Rufus, they could come on here and want to be disrespectful.
I thought he meant well, but I didn't know that Rufus was a foolish guy.
First of all,
that was pathetic.
I will take this time again before I come back to them to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of my supporters.
You see, only concern with his supporters.
Being Grangida, being Morovia.
You're not concerned with
development. I said
development.
Yeah, he's the chairperson for that movement.
Those are Israel been calling me. And being
your group can go for the point Israel.
You'll be put to test for people to know your leadership ability. And now, when that thing happened on a Tuesday, 11 a.m. when they start burning my house, start looting the other one, something just came to me. Say, look, be yourself. You are the leader of the people. Minority of the people that are doing this thing shouldn't upset you to go against your way as a leader. So voice that came to me today, excuse me, since Tuesday to present, almost 6 days. I just came out of my house to come and talk to them. When they shall go back to the political camps, it's open to still remain forced to continue.
Yeah, you don't care what the man you kill.
But it's not
Wow.
the case today.
Wow.
Someone
you get one be political in the town. Oh,
and other people using the opportunity to get a political point through and burning people's homes. And dear friends and brothers that interviewed me are here today. Look at the video that are coming from the county. Denigrating our county. That's the only shame.
what is the shame? The other shame not killing your friends.
Our other citizens.
The name mentioning your friend's death. It's not shame.
Yeah, it's not shameful. That's just terrible, man. Come on now.
To the Liberian people, they're not all the Nigerians. Not all the Nigerians are a handful of people.
Handful.
People who get a mindset that when people do development.
What is development? You got a beautiful house, you build a glass house, whatever you look at a house in the place. What is development?
Envy and jealousy. However, we the people of Grand Jida County, we are bereaved and we'll make sure to give our dear friend and former colleague a befitting burial.
I even doubted you go to the man.
After the bereavement, after the funeral, then what government is doing now, bringing the perpetrator to book, then we'll follow the government to see how the case is going to be. But for now, our main concern, how our friend and brother, the Prince of Grand Jida County, how the funeral can be a befitting one for our people. So, distinguished, I'm asking the Liberian people that know me, my reputation and my character that I built over the years. I just want for you to know what just happened in Grand Jida County. It's all about envy and jealousy.
Wow.
It's not about Era Madison Gwion.
People envy.
It's not the family of Era Madison Gwion that moved to my house, that burned my house. It's not the family of Era Madison Gwion that went to my new house. Look at $1 million house and just looted and stole all the window glasses out of jealousy and envy. Someone who is bereaved. I'm a traditional person.
The traditional man first, as a woman. What tell us as a woman? I say traditional man.
Grieving for my brother, my sister, my nephew, my cousin. That's how I'm moving out. To
traditional man, go do as a woman.
But I know there's a law that governs all of us in this country. Upon the government to continue to maintain the peace and stability in Liberia and in Grand Jida. My colleagues in the Senate are taking this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of you for the concern and the press statement that was issued by the Press Bureau. I said thank you very much. My colleagues from the House of Representatives that placed call on me to check on me. I said thank you very much. And other well wishers around the world, supporters, keep your faith. And I know you know very well, everything is about politics. I'm a politician. I expect that all of those
I thought the guy, yes, it was your stars, the guys there. And your leader, your teams,
everybody just do your own research. Any other person that you think that will be on Facebook today to criticize open, if you do your own research, political research, he or she are going against me. He or she are being defeated by Zoe Manapeno. So I repeat again, it's not the chair people that carry on a discrepancy. It's hooligans, looters, criminals that didn't want to use the situation.
Yeah, that's your zoo there. You're having for yourself, your zoo. You created your own zoo. That's it right there. You don't even care. All the boy care about his house, $1 million house, a $300,000 house. People going in the house, and people they wherever to the house. That's all you hear for that little boy. who had nothing great everywhere, creating everything great because of his evil deeds. And then people talking, the other man can't tell about. You want to talk people in the United States. You need to teach the people. You want to teach people. You can't teach Zoe how to speak good. You want to teach people. It's always you gotta start from Zoe. He's speaking the whole day. He or she, trying to speak good English. That though, so every morning you ought to go to the house. You sit down with him, you be teaching him. You want to teach people, go to Zoe and teach Zoe. I'll bring another group that I'm trying to get in contact with another group of Grandians. We're talking to some man of Grandians here. We're not talking with people who somebody have to give money so he can speak for him. That man part of the Zoe movement. So obviously he has to come on and speak because Zoe pays it. Maybe he probably people say he's saying in Zoe house. And there's some guy there too giving you the life. Who know it as Zoe? Who know it as Zoe? That man Zoe need to clear name, man. Nobody hate him, but his behavior is very much dangerous to the county. That's it, period. You got a very dangerous behavior, and the county cannot afford that kind of man to have him. Those who are calling for his impeachment to be removed from the Senate, we work on that idea. And we are people that all will support that idea. No, nobody's saying if we're gonna have another senator, we're gonna have another senator. Saying he been worrying about another by-election, that he going around saying they must have by-election. There's a by-election now. But he too will need by-election. Even when we don't have by-election, but we want Joe to understand that he's not the only man in our county, that the county belongs to he alone. No, the county belongs to everybody. You see, he brought a man, he sent a man to come here. The reason people say, you're not supposed to bring a man, those kind of people I can bring them. If I bring, the other time Zoe called on the show, he said, oh, don't bring Zoe. I brought Zoe for a reason that night. The man will can't show his simplicity. You can't show his, a little boy way of talking. And that's what he did that night. He came on the show and he's not insulting people. His old man, when you're talking to Zoe, came on the show, Zoe is insulting people. He called everybody poo-poo cleaner. Then he said, praying, how you are talking to, you're not there, you're not part of the poo-poo cleaner. He called everybody poo-poo cleaner on the show. You sit down, he's like American and clean poo-poo. I see where, I know, Rufus yesterday again, he coming to educate the people. You want educate, or you can't go educate, so in the money, get out and live in my child. You go to Zoe and tell the man, this. Sure is so. It shows up. Teach Zoe. So he can teach Zoe now. Saying he can't say he wanted to educate the people. But those three gentlemen, those three brothers will work with them. Stevens, Abel, and Henson will continue to work with these guys. These guys got a lot of ideas to propound in our county. Not just some better driven guys who Zoe give money and they come and spew out things about against people and they don't even know. But that's how we're going to let the show be here now for 3 hours, 50 minutes. We started about 1 something. I'm at 12 or 1. Yeah, and we've been here that long. So good night. Good night. This is where Zoe is noted for in Grand Hill. Listen to this one.
Or you want interest or none of the story? Yo, Mukba. I want to wear. Mosoli, you know, Boggy, your interest. All more money out to your dollar. I'm on my new car. I guess so. Yeah, Mulawa. You're there, one. You're here. You're here. Kokobi, you're here.
Kokobi. 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 gay, right? That was nice and gay, right? So these are things Joe can do. When you go to Grand Gila, you go to the old people there, because you know the old people are asking. You get down, you get a kokobe, you get a kokobe, you get that every bag of rap kokobe, 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 a kokobe. I mean, cup of rice, cup. You get a cup of rice, cups of rice. I ain't gonna get it, but I ain't bags or half bags. I have cup. You can't help it in one bag. Take a tank. Give to the other puppy. I don't gonna know saying you gotta sell it off. You sit down here, what they put jealous of people. What is jealous of you? Is all. You live in Matari Estate over there where your parents born you. You went to Matari, you saw the place. You want to tell you they play like people. Go to house, go see people houses in Liberia. But live in mansions. You live in a little tight area in Matari, they're talking about people jealous of you, envy of you. Or you beat 100 people. The train I got to the street and burn your, and put fire in your home. You beat all of them in the race? You beat them? You didn't beat all these people? So we'll see tomorrow when people cook up big.